I don't know how long it's gonna be. I think we're pretty close to the end.
Of chapter 5?
Of all of it.
No, there's like 9 chapters.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's okay. We can do all of it in one stream. That's fine. Emily.
Yeah, considering that he has been known to stream for like 5 hours at a time, I think.
Yeah, I
you guys
know.
are
I
good.
get the notifications. It will like give me a notification every hour being like, this person is streaming
No,
still.
no, no. You've missed like my 11-hour streams.
You did 11 hours?
I did 11 hours once playing Vampire. It was worth it.
I'm glad I missed that. Oh, we need to continue watching that show tonight.
Oh, did you like that show?
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was neat.
Which one were you guys watching?
Immortals.
Turkish show about vampires.
It's called Immortals. Or that's the English name for it. I don't know how to say the Turkish name.
Yeah.
It was like Van Hoffelhoofel. Right there. Because we just got her to agree to go on a date with us, but she's taking us to bingo instead.
Yes! I was correct in my calculations.
We're supposed to go on a midnight stroll. She wants to go to bingo. Aww.
Who wants to go where when you're supposed to go on a midnight stroll?
Oh, our girl that we asked out on a date, we're supposed to go on a midnight stroll, and she's like, let's go to bingo.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. So I guess in the end you do get to pick who you want to pursue. I've died. Mothball stings our nostrils. Mysterious ways of bingo then. One.
Let's do the tunnel.
Let's do 3.
Ah.
It was the fate
that I don't want to
the
do.
middle path, away between extremes, and right now, that speaks to my gambling style.
Lynn,
No. I'm busy.
I just want to show you these really cool graphics. That's it.
9 way too many to keep track of.
I feel like I'm gonna fall over if I try to turn around. Yep, it's just too
Aw, be a loser.
bad. Oh, loser.
Yes.
So what color bingo stamp you're gonna use?
What?
So what color bingo stamp you're gonna use?
Two choking hazards.
Nope.
Ouch. Ping. Hold on to your butts. Me when I play bingo.
Hmm.
No.
Oh my!
Come on.
Oh my gosh!
It is the hoodie.
Yeah, it's the hoodie.
Aww. No. Where to go for a buffet right now?
Backwards.
What?
Ketchup is backwards.
And it spelled cats up.
So many people spell it like that. It bothers me too, but that's how people spell ketchup. I need like one of those trees for headphones.
Yeah.
That would be nice right now.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Amazing!
That buffet sounds cool though. You have tacos, waffles, ice cream, fried ice cream made into tacos. And fried ice cream waffles made into tacos. I know, right?
Tacos.
Tacos sounds so good right now. Tacos.
Kai,
What?
do you know how to make Mexican food?
I thought I was making fajitas tonight.
Yes.
It's afternoon. We can do it for early dinner.
It could be dinner. That's what my mom and
My
I.
thing is that I don't want to make homemade tortillas until I absolutely have to. because it's messy.
Me. Here, you this. I'm gonna promote it on Twitter that you're streaming.
It's a hell full flavor. And it ain't fucking
Around
about
that.
that. Nothing even vaguely resembling actual nutrition.
Oh no, why is she crying? Lynn, you made her cry. I'm here for you. You knocked me out of work. Hello. Start watching.
If you need me to wear a toga and feed you grapes while you lounge on a chaise, that might take a little longer to arrange, but
Yes. Stop reading so fast. Go. Oh. Oh. It hurt.
is she gonna come out?
I hope so. She was about to say I love you. Oh, woo, that's me. Are they gonna take the midnight stroll now?
Are they gonna go to the arcade? Oh, it's under the boardwalk.
Oh, woo, woo, woo. Are they gonna kiss? Is she moving away? Happy endings art for the bitch family. Oh! You have to read this out loud to me, or does she? Yeah, have her read it. I want to see if she'll actually say it. Dearest Sam,
Oof. Hand this to her, please.
Right off the bat, I want to make
She's-
one thing clear. You are the most amazing person I have ever met.
she's actually reading it to us.
I have never known anyone as unabashedly wonderful, funny, and kind-hearted as you. Just knowing you has changed my life so significantly that words cannot even begin to explain how much you mean to me.
Oh, her voice is getting all
You
shaky,
bring me
too.
so much happiness, and I adore spending every minute with you, even if some of it involves chasing children around the funplex. You lift me up and inspire me to be a better person. I can't help it, but every time I look at you, my heart skips a beat, and I feel warm and fuzzy. You are my everything. My favorite color, my favorite person, my favorite song.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I'm gonna
Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is, I love you. Like, I love you a lot.
cry. Oh, I'm gonna like cry. This is so cute. I'm gonna cry. That was so cute.
Is she coming out?
Okay, hold on. I gotta read this. Before you skip forward, because I'm gonna cry.
I saw it. I'm gonna cry too. What the
Okay, I need a
fuck?
moment. Let's pause so I could like tweet this, because I've been trying to do this. Okay, how did I figure out how to do it last time? Share to Twitter. Tweet. Okay, now we can continue. You need to screenshot this. Forever. Oh no. I'm gonna cry.
I knew it! Fuck yeah!
I'm just gonna cry. I think we're right there on that one.
Yeah?
Yeah. Get a Lulu.
Oh, I don't know. Forever.
Ooh.
Ah! What
Look
the
how
fuck?
cute they look!
Ah!
I gotta take a Snapchat picture.
Oh
of
my
this.
ooze! Ah! Oh my god.
They look so cute together. Oh my god. Aww.
Before we get in too deep,
You didn't let me finish reading that.
Rip.
Oh, Lulu. I love you so much. You mean so much to me too. Of course.
you are so very special to me.
Ooh, I love all the like spoken lines right now. It's got me like, oh, woo, woo. Aw, aw, aw.
Also in position to get all your oohs.
Oh, woo. Oh, maybe this is the last chapter. Do we get like a future, like how their life is? And that's how Ashley and I found each other. I call our lunchtime party on the high water mark one per time, but I was wrong. This was it. Oh no. What does that mean? Alright, read our pizza fact.
3 of the top 10 weeks of pizza consumption occur in January. Huh. The big game week than any other week of the year.
Yes. So there is a chapter 6. I'm scared. cordially invited. Oh no. Oh no. May I bring a guest of your choosing? We bring Ashley home. She's my wife. What?
Oh, dear.
Yes.
My, oh my.
Although I've heard we had nice mozzarella.
Let's be sensible.
She's gonna fucking die.
You're gonna get the story.
Fuck. But I think it'd be best if you go in my stead. Me? Let's be serious now. These old bones aren't as spry as they once were. And I think you have a good time there. Well, an interesting time at any rate. I'll look my dapperest for the villainous gentleman. Then I shall don my Sunday's best to meet the mustache-twirling ruffian of Arcade Legend with pride. Ha, it's not that upscale, dear. No matter what glitz Dekonami favors, they still sell cheap beer by the pitcher and rarely scrape gum from under the tables. So go there, turn them down. Got it. The slowness of her response is a bit ... concerning. If she dies, I'm adding RK Spirits to write a very angry email.
Well, I don't feel that's my call to make anymore, dear.
Yeah.
Maybe
well,
you haven't
Kevin's
noticed,
been-
but
He's the manager.
I spend most of my time at home these days. Or napping. Or napping at home. The Funplex isn't really about me. Not anymore. It's so much more than Francine's Arcade Funplex now.
Aw.
It's about you. It's about your coworkers. It's about all our regulars. You've made me realize that. And I'm thankful.
Aww. First one. Oh, you're a peach, dear. We're not selling this place. Oh my gosh, she's gonna die at the Funplex, so we have to close it.
Like I've told you, life can be a difficult series of trade-offs. What I want and what should be are often different things. I'm relying on you to do right by everyone I love. If selling is in their best interest to keep this dream going, so be it. No matter what you decide. I'm proud of you.
Hearing her say that makes me want to cry.
I knew there was something special about you when I hired you to replace my grandson.
Well, your grandson's a dud.
You are the brightest spirit at the Funplex. And while we may not be blood, I'm happy to consider you part
I'm
of
gonna
my
cry.
family.
Hearing her say that makes me want to cry.
Why are you doing this? Why?
I want the first one.
Fug.
Okay.
Beep beep.
Huh. Actually, Percy might be the good one. Yeah.
Lovely day.
Hello there, lovely day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I better not wear a tie. Me?
I'm going
I'm
in
in my hoodie. I think you can skip ties.
Blessed. Don't make me do this.
Yeah, but Francine's gonna die. Maybe Percy too. We're all gonna die. Oh wow.
It was so bright.
And they got like the stupid. They have the games that we play at arcades now.
It's too bright. I don't like bright arcades. You know?
It's so hard to find like a nice arcade though.
Maybe. Boy, is that a weird smell.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, because Francine's making me a little scared.
Francine's fucking dying soon. Sooner than Percy.
Really, Percy, you had to remind us. Games.
So,
Yeah.
Hey! Listen! Please enjoy this recorded music.
Actually, let's skip the music. That did take long.
Good high bandwidth public Wi-Fi.
Lots of driving and shooting games, easy to catch players pick up and play. Over the esports section, there's dancing games, physical discomfort. And I'm not seeing any joysticks. Head that way. Aw. Oh no. Moopy Super Maze. A company bought the expiry rights to the Moopy brand and developed a game of chance with it. Well, fuck, that's weak. That's a cute outfit, actually. Maybe if her pants were a little higher, or his pants were a little higher. Their pants were a little higher.
What's up?
I'm
Teenage
not
retro
that
gamer.
old.
I'm barely 10 years older than this kid, but whatever.
Man, this sucks.
No, we're gonna stop that hoe.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, you had to see this, Percy. Big mood.
I'm plenty fitted to take all the mental leaps of dexterity to escape the maze out of the game is folly, but I'm hardly angry. Usually be angry at something as trivial as this, and he can't purge the real Mr. B from his world even he tries. Well, always have it. Well, I'll always have it seeing as I bought it from you. Until I have no further need of it, I suppose. Or when you die, is what you meant to say. What is that? Yes, please. The going stuff your mortal remains is a cabinet. I'm sure an Irma fit next to the coin mechs. You laugh, but honestly, I can see that. If not for the active biohazard issue. I'll keep poking around a bit more for now.
I love he's like, oh.
I never thought about this. Sounds like a tournament. Let's watch. We should not get drunk before this meeting, so. Pizza yums.
Friday night fisting.
When you have pizza on a bagel,
Even these gamers know that when a pizza's on a bagel, you can. Oh god, please no. I've had one of those in weeks, not since I started being able to afford real food. You just don't appreciate the sublime majesty of combining two of the greatest bread-related snack products in one hybrid masterpiece.
That would be pizza pretzels. I sense a disturbance in the crowd.
I call hack, Utida.
Awkward grapple and punch fight. Kick his ass. They all
love
are
how-
the same.
But I
little-
love how all the team
emo
members have that
thoughts.
little logo.
Wow.
Beep beep.
Everyone has a dream they're chasing.
I'm gonna cry. I want cheesy breadsticks.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like an evil douchebag.
Bitch.
It's an honor to
It's
break
an
bread
honor
with
to
you.
break bread with you. Likewise, though.
1920s my boss.
Or at all. He kind of still looks like that, though. I'm sure there's the jewel cane walking cane and the rings on his finger. Clearly, like showing off his money.
An ordinary guy in a suit.
Not really. Yeah,
Like Hamza, I guess.
that was so funny.
Hamza is a lot better than this guy. Let's
Yeah.
be real. Feature must seem to be magical. We're dying, aren't really?
I take it Francine has kept you up to speed and explained our prior meetings to you?
I don't like his voice.
Always a courteous woman she is.
He sounds like a douche muffin. Did you sniff my hair?
Yes.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Smells like a kind of fruity.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Now, I don't feel I need to waste your time with the facts and figures illustrating why Deco's Palace is and always has been the premier family entertainment arcade. Both of you are intimately familiar with the arcade industry. You know how things are, how they'll always be. We are the 800-pound gorilla.
That's a big gorilla.
Let me explain.
Deco's fun, so.
Nope.
Think about this.
Can we just skip? Decline.
Is it true you destroyed older games? Yeah.
Excellent. Let me explain.
Don't think.
Oh yeah, Percy.
Excuse
Slam him in the
me.
ground.
Hold on. I need to read that. It'll be easier to do it this way. Okay. But the newer Redemption games aren't just as much. I'm afraid I must disagree with you on that. The question is not one of earnings. You can make far more money selling, say, refined uranium than you could ever running on arcade. If that's your only goal. The reason to operate an arcade is to sustain a dream of what an arcade can be. The reason it makes it profitable is to be rewarded for your efforts in that regard. And the only reason that Dream has shifted in the national subconscious towards your Redemption game focus is because you've forced that issue. I think you'd find an audience ready and willing to pay a premium for extremely high quality retro games. The Funplex is proof of that. But I think giving my decades of experience... Get fucked! As you like it, good sir. Percy's like, suck. Get fucked! Simply made his point.
Just say that's all my questions. We want to get out of here.
Excellent. I suggest we shake on.
I'm afraid I must respectfully decline.
You know what? Fuck it!
No, we're gonna be nice. can't do this to my family. It's Funplex.
Unfortunate. But be aware, if we are not partners, we must be rivals. It'll bring me no particular pleasure, but I'm afraid that hopefully one day, and as a sign.
Bye, bitch.
Lovely.
Why? Tactful, aren't you? I'm married that keeping your cool under fire is a key attribute of champions. You did the right thing. You kept the Funplex family together. Moopy, the real Moopy, will always have a home.
Much obliged.
Thank you for bringing me along. It's a pleasure to watch you work. Shall we return home?
Home! Ah!
With Deco hosting us, we don't have to worry about paying for the check. We drop a quick tip on the table for the wait staff and quickly abandon ship. We scoot out the door. From there, there's a short jaunt across town back to home sweet home. Awful.
It was a day. I say that a lot.
What?
Thanks, but no thanks. He vowed to annihilate us, but at least he was sort of nice about it and promised me a job after he destroys all I hold dear.
Ooh.
Oof. I love it. She's like, oof.
Yeah, mood.
I've got it.
No. I'll have to woo her one day. Recorded music.
Iris offline.
She's gonna walk in and Francine is gonna be dead. She is gonna be dead. She has all these text messages she didn't check. Francine is dead. Closed. Francine is dead.
I hate this game. I actually hate this game. I actually hate it.
First Percy, now Francine. What's next?
We're gonna go out of business is what's next.
No,
we're gonna
we're
lose
not.
our jobs.
We're not. Francine sent us ahead because she's giving us the.
She was an amazing person.
She gave us the rights to the store. That's why she sent us to the meeting.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good morning, employees of Deco's
I
Fun
quit.
Zone.
I'm done.
What the fuck?
I'm done. I can't.
Capital.
Wait, hold on. I didn't read that.
You just clicked forward.
No, you hit the space, though. Other references. What the fuck?
Now, obviously, we'll be closed today. To allow time, I'll also close the arcade on the day of the funeral. To allow... Now, I realize the timing is a bit awkward.
What?
Let me explain.
I think not.
Bitch! I love you, Gabber! I love you so much right now!
As you like.
I quit.
I quit too.
I think we got off on the wrong. I'm willing to offer you something few others get.
No. Throw a punch. Throw a punch. Throw a punch.
It's
Super effective.
Listen, Percy owns Mr. Moopy. I own the Wyvern Keep. We can take those games and go start our own store, okay? We're gonna go start our own arcade. This is bullshit. I don't need this shit.
How
You're
dare
very,
you?
very lucky that I have no intention to waste my legal dollars on a lengthy assault case. Ahem.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse you, ho!
I think not.
Look at me.
As you like.
Is my personal property as well. Gavin! Look at you, ho! Oh yeah, we're just gonna open our own store. Fuck this shit. We don't need this place, okay? Listen, it's home is where the heart is. We don't need no fucking physical
We can just use
locale.
our apartment.
Honestly, you know what? Hey Percy, how do you feel about like what is it? Backing us up. You can give us a loan.
Good,
The dog.
good. Now, if you need me, I'll be in my new office.
Just-
He gives me the finger. Fuck you too.
Oh,
We're like steal so many games. We're gonna open another store. I refuse to let this be. I didn't particularly like the details. Game over! Yes?
Hello! When you have pizza on a bagel,
I love how Juniper's iris looks.
Like Juniper.
thank you, thank you. Hello! Hello!
Gavin has one!
Yeah, we knew that already.
Yeah, but look at Gavin.
Gavin is a high-tech bitch. You know he pays the premium.
Yeah.
No, no, no! Gavin doesn't pay for premium. His family fucking owns the company or something. That's why Iris is so angsty about Gavin finding out.
You just hit me with that bobby pin, and you
Sorry.
scooted my seat like all the way ass backwards.
All the way ass backwards. Look, you're in the middle. It's fine. You're in the shot. It's fine.
Yeah, what Iris said. Thank you, Iris. Iris. Listen, you can't take such judge. Look at me with my user. He doesn't trust me in the slightest. Can you say M trusts you? Well, did your user trust you when you offered help, or has M scolded you for your failures? It's a work in progress. Undoubtedly. As for profile 108, Gavin, his name is Gavin Cooper, Poe. As for Mr. Cooper, he knows what origins at first sign and whatever that word is.
Seniors.
Hooray!
Ooh, Iris being a bad girl. Our users share a social connection. I was merely scouting potential ways to elevate Mr. Cooper's mood, as they seem to be related. Sure you are. Anyway, we're both way overthinking this. It turns out I've just calculated a cunning plan that would satisfy both my requirements. Go me!
Junior Iris is like, new video game store!
Really? You could help M without drawing attention? Absolutely. Take a tip from our user. When you're sad, the best thing in the world is your friends. Well, unless you're totally introverted. But that's not M, is it? And that's actually the reason why we don't want to do hacking. I hated when it said game over. I thought we lost. Just let all your teeth fall out. I'm gonna slide into their DMs like, why did you kill her off?
Ooh.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, hey!
Yay!
Oh, hi! Thankies. What about...
Ooh, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo.
Definitely.
Unnecessarily creepy. They just made a Five Nights at Freddy's reference.
Oh. Happy intervention day, Oh, big mood.
What?
What? We're staging it in. Look at Gavin, the real MVP. Listen, we were just coworkers, but now we're friends.
A wake intervention, maybe?
Jen.
Correctamundo.
Look at me!
She has her new jacket on!
Yes, bitch! Ah! Sad song ever since shit. Ever since this shit.
No.
No. The bitch family.
BFFs for life.
Woo woo. I'm a naturally suspicious person. And thankfully, those doubts were easily disproved by your skill and enthusiasm. I came looking for a dream, I found it. I swore to protect that dream, and that promise is what brought me here today. On your very first day, you went headfirst into the most chaotic situation that Funplex could have offered. A birthday party. You did so without hesitation. You put your body in line to protect others when the great Cupcake War 2000 blah 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 began. They're just cupcakes, Gavin.
I'm attempting to over-dramatize the event for comedic effect. Please allow me this moment of humor.
Right. Right, you continue. You go. You read this.
Oh, I'm reading Gavin now.
Yeah!
When a disruptive parent was screaming at a child over something that wasn't his fault, you stepped right in and dealt with it. Again, no hesitation. Impressive. Since then, you've become an event manager, without coding, without prompting, showing great ambition. You turned the Funplex's fortunes around, giving your all to promote it, and your dream reality. You know what though? So you got Percy, the money bags, bitch. You got all these great gamers. You got Hamza that you're buddies with. Where's the new arcade? Hello.
I think we're getting to that point.
Yes, I know. I'm just like, oh,
That
why are
is
you making
reading
me suffer through
Gavin!
it? Don't make me suffer through it. For years, I was supposedly in charge of the Funplex, but really, all I accomplished was shuffling numbers around. You are the one who helped it soar. And for that, you have my thanks. You're an exceptional individual. The fact remains true, regardless of whether you see it for yourself. ... Me next. Remember when I screwed up and didn't
You
tell
gotta say it in her like happy voice.
No. Remember when I screwed up and didn't tell you about the job opening at my office? You weren't mad. Not even a little bit. Not even quietly mad. Like you could have been.
BFFs for life.
I know I can count on you. And you can count on me. Even when one of us makes a mistake, it can never shake that friendship apart. When I came to you wondering if I should leave that job I hated, you told me to follow my dreams. You gave me great advice, and I've never been happier. I followed suit and chased my own dream. You inspire me.
Hello.
Hello.
I really hope they're gonna.
Are we fashionably late?
Ben, Matt.
In the flesh.
Ooh, what if?
Unless this world is a vast simulacrum. What? That we're all just brains in jars? Could be.
Well, isn't that something?
Well, if that's the case, Em is the cutest little brain in a jar we've ever never actually met. It's true. And she brought so many cute dates to our little shop. Thanks, guys. I really didn't need anyone to know that. So nervous at first, but in time, she became part of the Twin Pines Mall family. Dearly missed. Don't remind me. Our new neighbors are so boring, and they never come in for a treat or a read. Speaking of treats, they brought cake! We'll just be over there getting the goodies ready to find us.
Ooh, cake.
I mean, my turn! You are a true friend at the Funplex.
So frustrating.
Unlike the bastard who owns it now. Big look,
Positivity, Naomi. We're emphasizing positivity today.
Right.
Wonderful.
Remember back at Donnawood when we found those kittens? Help me save them. You're not just a friend of arcade games, but of all living things. Not that arcade games are alive, of course.
I
choose not to mention Polybius. I even adopted a kitten. Little Pengo is so happy at my apartment. So cute.
Where have we not seen pictures of this cat?
Big Moon, I know you're not happy with how things have turned out. I'm not really happy about it either. It sucks, but we did good things together in the time we had.
Hamza has arrived.
You're late.
An event does not truly begin until Hamza makes his presence felt.
My blood burns.
Hamza understands your fury. The hated enemy of all who love arcades has despoiled your Funplex. However, in our short time together, I saw a burning spirit in you. I accepted your offer for Wyvern Keep, recognizing that passion within you. Hamza would be shamed forever if he did not intervene and raise your spirits to new heights. And that is what he shall do!
Ooh, cake.
Excuse me a moment. No,
Now I want cake.
When do I get cake? Soon, but I have things to say first. Things that will hopefully inspire you to be a happy clam
instead of a grumpy
Gus.
Gus. That's what I'm gonna start calling you. Stop being such a grumpy Gus. Be a happy clam. I'm a happy clam now. See how I clam happily. Can I have cake?
From our first day at the Funplex together, you've been supportive of me. Even after I give you quite the scare with Pinky. You didn't let that bother you. And from that moment, we've tackled many a crisis on the Funplex floor together.
Amazing!
I adored when you concocted hypothetical adventures on our own time. You're amazingly fun to be around. Remember when I stuffed you into that totally adorable maid costume?
Yeah,
You
it's
could
like
have
a
fought
man.
it, but you embraced it. You were ready for anything, and had a blast doing it. You worked so hard to make Fug events successful. I watched you put blood, sweat, and tears into that, and in the end, it all came together just how you planned. As the floor attendant on duty during Fug event, I got to see firsthand all the smiles you brought to all those people. You rocked it. I saw you helping that customer when their game crashed. Losing your high score due to faulty electronics is no fun, but you dealt with it and made that person's day. Even problem players like Steve were no problem for you. You took on the wildest, the weirdest, and most annoying problems without breaking a sweat. You're incredible. You made the Funplex a fun place to be for everyone. For the staff, for the casual and programmers, for the families, for me. I can honestly say that when you took over doing events at Funplex, we've never had more fun. They've just been the best, all thanks to you. Ooh, I forgot, we still have cake. Need some of that. Just when I thought speaking was done, a lull in the awake intervention.
The most important person to me takes a step forward. My heart swells as she begins.
Wait! No, I must resist the
Resist the
cake.
cake. There's more I have to say.
Words can only say so much. I mean this with all my entire being. I love you so incredibly much. I never thought anyone would understand me or accept me for who I am, but you came along and started crushing those insecurities. With you, I feel like I can be who I want to be, free to express myself. I know it's difficult to see right now, but you're loved. You are the world to me, and I want you to know that.
Don't cry.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
I know you can rise up and defeat this feeling, just like I have. And if you don't believe in yourself, believe in me who believes in you.
That's a fucking Gurren Lagann reference, okay?
I don't think that came from Gurren Lagann, let's be real. Gurren Lagann probably took that from something else. That's just how this shit goes.
Yeah.
And
Now
I
will
will
eat cake. I'm speechless.
Seems Em has some thinking to do. This is pretty normal for her when she gets that far away look. She'll begin the wake for Francine then. There's cake and coffee and spirits from the bar. Cake! As if in slow motion, I watched them all switch their attention from me and redirect it towards the refreshments. They're all smiling, conversing, and serving cake to each other. None for me, thank you. Watching, what about you? Fuck me, this cake is amazeballs!
Queen being me.
All we need now are some rockin' tunes to get this party on the next level. All of them, here to support me, even without the funplex, even after everything going wrong, after Francine being taken from us too soon. I never really thought of myself as central in all this. I was the outsider at first. The one who walked in those doors looking for a job, nothing more. I've always been on the outside, honestly. Moving from town to town, always the new kid, never really important to anyone. Not until I settled in one place just long enough to get to know Juniper. But then, I'd come to expect that I'd never be happy, so when I was finally happy, and that got taken away, well, I guess I'd assume that's how things go, going with the flow. But now...
Change is inevitable. I can just stop.
Yeah. I've been stewing over this all week. But what's done is done. We lost Francine, we lost the funplex. Why should I lose everything else too? In fact, I haven't lost them. They're right here, proving that they care for me. This is the hard truth of reality. Not loss, but what has been lost. I can accept what has happened. Without living in denial, I can move on. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I think I'm ready to move on now. I'd like to join you in celebrating Francine and what we had in the funplex. I won't deny it. We did some spectacular work there. Who's with me? Feels good to be back. Piece by piece, we share stories, many of which I'd never heard before, about funplex and the shenanigans that went on around it. Surprisingly, Ben and Matt spend the most tales about Francine's exploits. They've been neighbors for decades. Okay. The so-called wake convention gives us all a chance to heal, to bond. For all we've lost and all we still have, we're still together. Despite one little problem, which nobody wants to talk about. The hour grows late, and we only have this place rented for the afternoon. I can feel it in the air, the unspoken worry. Will we see each other again? No doubt we can arrange more get-togethers, but there'll be reunions over what was lost. Not really building anything new. Nostalgia, not progress. Without the funplex, without Francine, will we eventually simply fall away?
No!
That dark little thought troubles me as I swirl my drink, remaining quiet while the others talk.
Beep beep.
Beep beep. And hey, Iris. What's
Sup?
up? I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, me too. I'm glad. So, do you want me to start finding you a new job? I can search while you're talking with your friends, no problem. I do need to get back. So, what sort of life do I want to live?
I want my dream back.
I don't want just a new job. I want my dream, my funplex. Not just 4 walls and a bunch of games, but a community. When I was a lifeguard, I'd save lives. I made a safe place for people to enjoy the pool with friends. I'm done with that dream, and more importantly, I'm not done with that dream, and more importantly, I don't have to be done with it. All around me are pioneers of this community, this culture. Technicians, designers, enthusiasts, investors, people with connections. And that's when the idea starts to form. Iris, can you search for commercial spaces, ones for lease or rent? I'm a little search wizard. Why?
Oh, I know.
I get it. I step away from my quiet corner and Emily!
You approached the group, that's what it said!
And approached the group. Okay, listen!
You don't have to read everything!
I want to read everything! It's time to take back
No,
control
read
over my
faster.
dream. And that starts here. I'm reading out loud! Yeah!
No, we're gonna say, like, keep sharing my dream with you.
I like Funplex 2 Electric Boogaloo!
That's a stupid name!
I'm clicking it!
I hate you!
Okay, here's a wacky idea. We act like a creatively bankrupt Hollywood and crank out a sequel, but in our case, it's a sequel to the Funplex. The crowd hushes, and when I grab their attention, I set my drink aside and step up to them. I'm not ready for this party to stop, so I'm not gonna. I'm opening up my own arcade, a sequel to outshine the original. What do you think? Are you really ready to walk away from all this, or do you want to take the ridiculous option and make this happen? A hush falls over the crowd before 2 step in to join me.
Yes!
I'm
Yeah!
down with ridiculous. Life's no fun if it's not ridiculous. Our own arcade. Actually, bold of you! An arcade made by us, with everything we could want in an arcade. The more I think about it, the more I love it. It's tempting prospect. My crew still needs a new home, and I'd rather it be one spearheaded by M than anyone else. You've shown nothing but support for our community. So, I'm game if you are. You've got my thanks, both of you. Okay, this is no longer a Waketervention, people! Now it's a conspiracy!
A Waketervenspiracy!
Waketervenspiracy. It's a Waketervenspiracy. Sure, why not? We settled down around a table, a nice round one, to discuss the future. I'm leading the show, but I don't take the spotlight. Not this time. We all have work. We have to work. We have to all work together to make this dream a reality. I'm dyslexic, okay? This is it. The next few decisions are going to be critical in shaping the future I have in my mind's eye. I'll need to choose very, very carefully because there's no take-backsies. Hold on. Because there are take-backsies in games! Iris is looking for spaces we can use, but we're going to need money, obviously, and arcades are risky startups. I could always respond to one of the many Nigerian princes emailing me amazing offers, but I'm thinking more traditional funding is safer. Way I see it, there's 3 people here who could foot the bill to get us off the ground. Hamza, you've got a tangled web of connections in the industry, access to games, plenty of cash, and freewheeling whimsy to spend it.
Hamza must consider this.
Hamza is a man of resources indeed. Percy, you've been building a charity war chest for when you pass. I know an arcade isn't a sound investment, and it's hardly a charity, but...
Right.
You promised me Mr. Moopy would always have a home. If I can help restore that home on Game Love...
Ah! Who's the last one? You think Gav is the last one? Oh!
Bam! You two know how to run a small business. You've got invaluable knowledge and resources we could draw from if you're willing to dip a toe in this industry. We have been looking for new horizons to conquer. New lands to explore.
There would be
but
caveats,
Terms,
conditions,
exemptions,
rules,
guidelines,
best practices.
worst practices.
That's not a thing.
Oh. Hamza would likewise have conditions. As would I.
As would I. Understandable, of course. Let me hear your thoughts, then I'll decide.
I'm not really leaning towards them. These two are what I'm going for.
Yeah. Funding and direction. In order for me to back your play, Hamza would require you to strike at the very heart of Dekonami's empire and open a family restaurant alongside your arcade. Take from the very business he adores so much. We don't know the first thing about running a restaurant. Thankfully, your business partner does. I own several restaurants. I would provide staffing and resources.
No risk, no reward.
It's a risky play, but if it succeeds, the rewards shall be tremendous. Actually, that's similar to what Matt and I had in mind. Oh yes, but rather than a restaurant, well, we like to open a barcade.
No bars.
I've always wanted to run a bar. I'd raise a glass to that idea. After all, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. Now, it wouldn't be nearly as large-scale as a family restaurant, much safer. Not quite as profitable, but still quite tidy. Honestly, I'd prefer if you simply ran a video arcade and nothing more. Adding on extras seems like a recipe for failure. We know how to operate the simple small-scale arcade, so why not stick with our strengths? I'll grant it has a lower ceiling for success than the others. It's just an arcade and won't pull in anybody looking for more low risk, low reward. But I'd say that would be my condition. We need to stick to the basics.
So what do you think? Before no clicking.
Family restaurant, cozy barcade, or just a classic video.
I say no barcade. I think that's stupid.
I don't like barcade. Okay, hold on. The decision is going to affect the entire direction of an adventure one want. That's my dream.
Okay, so before you click on anything, we need to agree on this together. So we already scratched out Ben and Matt.
Yeah.
It's between having a restaurant business or the finest video arcade ever.
I like Hamza. I really wish he'd work together with Percy, but I think Percy's backing is the most important.
Yeah.
We know how to operate an arcade, so let's operate an arcade. Percy, I'd be honored if you'd lend your aid in that. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to working with you. It would be a wonderful legacy to leave, would it not?
It should be called Percy's Funplex.
I suppose asking you to reach for the stars was a bit much, but we'll still support you, whatever may come. Hamza admits to disappointment, but cannot defy your iron will. Okay, so, hell yeah, we got all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, the second thing we need to talk about is what sort of games we want. The Funplex tried to do a little bit of everything, and we should too. We want to include all gamers, but we can also tilt our focus towards one style of play or another. Really provide best in-class gaming for a specific audience. Any thoughts? Game focus.
Sweet!
Retro games, it's gotta be all about retro games. You know, I'm capable of keeping those old games in tip-top shape. If we focus on retro games, we could serve an audience that Deco's completely
I
ignoring.
agree with that.
As would I.
We're an untapped market. I'll grant it wouldn't pull as much profit, but we know gamers are seeking them. We don't have to make all of them, just enough to keep our pure untainted genre full. And we can do that with a well-curated retro game library.
Nope, no way.
Which is cool and all, but let's talk esports. They'll draw money better than jamming a magnet up your ass and dragging you to Fortnite.
If there's an option to do both, I think that's what we should do.
Yeah, get a couple good fighters, more than one FOD, some race and dance games, the kind of stuff where folks can compete head-to-head, then we're golden. I have to agree with Queen Bee. You can play retro games on emulators and consoles, but you can't duplicate the community experience of an arcade home. If we had an esports focus, we could build something together which works as a second home for all sorts of gamers.
Is there a third option?
I think you know what I'm going to say. Redemption and prize games. They provide excellent profits. It's a core of Echo's business model, yes, but I think if we focus on those games, we can do them right. No predatory
like this
pricing
idea.
or scams or ripoffs. And the truth is, most people enjoy them, from kids wanting to win that big prize to the wistful adults recapturing their childhood dreams of playing skee-ball on the boardwalk.
Yes!
They're simple to play, and most of all, fun. If they're done right, we can make meaningful memories for everyone. And prizes. Did I mention prizes? We can stock the shelves with the coolest prizes around, better than Deco's prizes, which fall apart 2 minutes after you get them.
This is hard. There's no options. We have all three, sure, but do we emphasize? Which one do we want to emphasize on? Because we can pick one, but we're still gonna have all three. Just one will be more.
Retro.
Yeah.
Deco thinks that only new games make money. Let's prove him wrong, and we have the world's greatest retro style arcade ever. Okay. Excellent, I'm looking forward to this project. Okay, so that's money games. Now let's go beyond. Let's make this something special.
New projects.
Something nobody is doing, something that nobody's ever thought of before. All ideas on the table. If it's too outlandish for the Funplex, it's not too outlandish for me. Show me what you want. Well, I mean, I'm not really part of this,
Yes,
but
you are.
come on, you're my best friend, and this is, I am 100% part of this. I couldn't be here in this moment if it wasn't for you. Go on, Juniper, what's your idea? Branding. The new design for my Julian is okay, but it's not like I enjoy designing new corporate logos for fruit companies and stuff.
Fruit Loom.
What if I came and worked for you and said, be your brand manager? An arcade needs really stellar image management to stand out from the rest, like event posters I make for you.
What if?
I can add to that. What if we work together? I was thinking of designing a new mascot costume anyway, but I could collaborate and coordinate with you on how it'll tie into visuals for the rest of your arcade.
Yes!
It's a winning national marketing, branding and marketing. Stream support. And updating webcam from your screen as well as a hack. After we send it up to the game, I don't know, swipe a card or something and be streaming with a direct feed in seconds. I like this one a lot. Flock to replace who said that.
Yeah!
Actually, I think I know how we can do that. I could rig up general purpose daughter board, which plays man in middle with video feed, works with an RFID reader to get a streamer's info, ties into central video encoder on the Wi-Fi network. Yeah, I can make that happen, and without damaging any classic hardware. In English, please.
Me.
I know software, not hardware. We stick a thingy in the thingy, and everything just works fine. I'm sure there's some legal copyright issues to tackle, but if we can do it, let's be the world's first streaming arcade. I like that one.
Let's see what the last one is and make a decision.
So, well, okay. Reason why older games are considered a dead end is that they don't work in the ticket game ecosystem.
Lovely!
Why not add a ticket output to normal games? Okay, we could reward skilled players with prize tickets based on their high scores or speed of completion. With the right balance, and we could make old games just as desirable as new ones.
Perhaps.
There may be illegal hurdles, okay, but I'm okay with it, so yeah. It's not that I love price games, I find them boring personally. You know, I favor pinball, but profit is a lifeblood in arcade, and then price games are profitable. If we can get movie producing tickets, well, that's something nobody's ever looking for.
Alright, we need to sit back and think about this. Okay,
Branding, stream support.
I'm
or-
not
or
really.
tickets.
Branding's not that. Well, branding is
I don't
required.
care for branding.
But I think streamer support is really good because then we can bring in all those people.
Yeah, I really like stream support, and ticketing is good, but
I'm gonna pick
as
this
stream-
one.
Yes, do stream support, yeah.
Because you don't keep clicking on all the ones. I want to
Yeah.
click once in a while.
Oh yeah. Okay. I want to be on the cutting edge of technology in the arcade community. Do what you have to integrate 20-something broadcast systems and games.
Finally.
A new tech project, and not just upgrading an old monitor. Yeah, you are. Yes.
Glorious graphics.
One more thing.
The
The
name.
name.
Oh, you can call it Arcade Spirits.
Yeah, let's just call it Arcade Spirits. Was that right?
Yes.
That works. Arcade Spirits. Let's call it Arcade Spirits. Arcade Spirits. I like it. We can work with that. Let's hear it for Arcade Spirits. Our home lives again. How exciting.
Bless. Fuck,
Fuck
yeah!
yeah! A toast then. Shoo. One by one, everyone raises their glasses. I fetch my room temperature drink and raise mine high in turn. And for those we eat to meet.
You have yet to meet, dumbass.
I know, I just saw yeet as soon as it popped up, I was like, yeet?
I like the first one.
Now let's get super drunk.
No.
For those we lost in the movie
Yet
to
to
meet.
meet.
For arcade spirits in the
into
future. For arcade spirits.
Yay.
Okay, come on. Who's everything? Okay.
Stop. Lean back.
Get fucked.
You get fucked.
No, this is my desk. Now let's see your score.
You need to click. It's not letting me. Oh. Look at Teo.
Tail is getting smaller and smaller. Shops in the volcano devastated city of Pompeii bear the characteristics of a pizzeria. That's neat. It's a bit depressing pizza pack just for you.
Yes.
Yes. Turn.
High five. We saved Funplex.
That was a really lame high five, but okay. Here we go.
Well, I thought you were gonna hit my hand. You just hand hugged it. But still, my future.
It was weird. I'd grown so used to going with the flow, letting life batter and bruise me, that having a true and honest hand on the controls is a bit terrifying. Everyone's counting on me to keep the flame of Miss Francine's Funplex alive, and as we move into the era of arcade spirits, well, honestly, I'm super anxious about it.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. Who wouldn't be? There's so much riding on the success of arcade spirits, not just a paycheck, but the hopes and dreams of all my friends. I can't forget about Ashley's hopes and dreams in particular. I'm not the only one anxious about this. The stress weighs heavily on both of us. I don't want to let her down. I keep waiting for the universe to wake up and notice that I'm on a roll. If a fickle fate could take away the Funplex, what could it do to arcade spirits? I know that's hardly a constructive attitude to have, but anxiety is really a logical thing. You can know the truth while your nurse will tell you something else entirely. Now, all that's left is to get through opening day without incident. I arrived early that morning to go over any last-minute preparations and make sure everything's in order. Plus, Juniper was sick of watching me pace back and forth at home after breakfast.
That's a mood.
So she lovingly shoved me out the apartment and told me to be productive. Now, I stood in awe of the building. The dream I poured my heart and soul into, I still barely believed it myself. I paused a moment to let the reality finally hit me, and then stepped into my destiny.
Oh, they liked my tweet.
Pushing open the doors to Arcade Spirits, I was greeted by relative peace and quiet. Just the beeps and boops and people moving about doing last-minute preparations.
It looks like the same thing, but like brighter.
Yeah, we got a different carpet.
And it's brighter in general.
We have a scoreboard up here in the corner. And
Oh yeah.
cool things. Alice knows what?
Alice knows
Karate Fable Wave EP. We traveled a long and arduous road ever since the Great Winter Conspiracy. Gavin secured us a great rental space, an abandoned pizza place with that all too familiar triangle.
It's a Pizza
triangular
Hut.
roof. Nobody else wanted it, but we didn't care about the funny shape. Quirk is in our favor. And I really couldn't have done all the renovations this place needed without the help of our financial benefactor. Percy gave us a large chunk of his savings for this. I hope we can do right by him, considering it was going to charity originally. Now it's going to us. We went with a familiar layout, if it ain't broke and all that, to show that we still got the spirit and passion that made Funplex great. But it's not all carbon copy. We've got a few new additions that Francine would even be proud of. The video wall is a nice touch. That one was my idea. It alternates between running music videos, game promos, and high score leaderboards.
Okay.
We also repainted and did a general update on the appliances, fixtures to give it a more finished feel and less of a retired pizza place turned into arcade vibe. Naomi and Percy worked together to pick out the games with a decidedly retro feel, considering Deco's focus on tickety, gambling-ish games. This helps us stand out from the competition. She put it, and we still have the dance thing and the fast racing games and
Yeah.
Fists of Discomfort.
We got Pingy.
Pingy! Hello!
She put a lot of hard work restoring them, and truthfully we've run into a lot of problems along the way, but watching her tirelessly work to perfect them is inspiring. After Queen Bee's experiment in advanced streamer support, well, I'm not sure how this will pan out, but she's confident in it. Such confidence is contagious. She's invited a few big name streamers to drop in on opening day and broadcast from her makeshift little studio that'll build up some buzz for the arcade far and wide. All of my decision, all of my choices made this. Arcade Spirits what it is. So much labor and love went into the project from all of us, and now all that's left is to officially open these doors. But before that fateful hour begins, I still want to do one last check on operations just in case. Since we opted for basic arcade, honestly, setup was a breeze. Naomi and Ashley worked together to get the games up and running. Ashley managed to impress Naomi when she pulled out her long-forgotten skills with electronics. Naomi seemed to be busying herself with double, triple, and even quadruple checks of every game prior to opening. So, talk to me. We good?
Hi!
Oh, hey, Em, or should I call you boss? Em's just fine, or call me boss bitch. Okay, we're good to go, Em. Great. Since we're focusing entirely on the games, we need to make sure they're absolutely perfect. Agreed. You can count on me to deliver. I better hurry up and finish my checks, though. We're opening soon, and I want to finish this game. I do worry.
See ya!
$2. Good. Not that I was too worried about the games. Keeping things simple worked out well for us. Percy was right. Running a classic arcade is right in our wheelhouse. After my quick check-in and nose clock, its unforgiving hands tell me it's not long now. Okay, breathe, Em. Calm down. Everything's clearly under control. There's no need to freak out. You're just mistaking excitement for terror. This is exciting. It's a happy day. The first day of Arcade Spirits. You can do this. You can't do this. No, with all of us working together, we can do this. As long as no unforeseen problems pop up. Em. I watched Ashley approach me immediately. I'm speechless. This is the first time I've seen Ashley's mascot costume for Arcade Spirits. She's been keeping it under wraps for so long. She's been working non-stop on this mascot idea since, though I'm not even gonna try.
Winter Conspiracy.
I can't believe she managed to keep this costume a complete secret from me. I really had no idea, and upon seeing her, I'm overcome with emotion. It's just so... It's so cute. I couldn't say enough good things about Ashley's new costume. She looks so adorable, and I wish I could whisk her off feet if we could sleep while working today. But be still, my beating heart. We still need a moment to calm down. I freaking love it just as much as I love you.
Aww.
I'm so proud of you. It's very well done. I expect nothing less of you, Ashley. It's such a relief with all the shots I've been dealing with in regards to an opening. To have one thing be flawless is really going to make this opening go so much so much more smoothly. I know her praise isn't having an effect on Ashley, though I expect her to be her bubbly, happy self. She was always so excited to show her cosplay's projects, but something is different here. Completely downtrodden.
I hate
I
it.
hate it. What? What? Ashley, what do you mean? It's fantastic. It's perfectly. Before I can finish, Ashley snatches up my words.
It's so
It's so
awful.
I hate everything about it. The bows are
I
wonky.
hate
Some
everything
stitches-
about it.
Someone stitched it so
The
through properly
bows
on
are
my
all
skirt.
wonky and some of the stitches didn't sew through
Yes, you did.
properly on my skirt.
I'm not really reading this out loud.
The logo is all smudged looking and my prop staff has too many faults to list off. It's horrible.
I love how her hair looks like little Sailor Moon buns, though. Aww.
Aww.
You're
You are
amazing.
amazing.
Aww. Mwah.
I'm sorry. It's so awful. I've ruined everything. This is supposed to be your big day, your moment of glory, and here I am wasting your time and your energy. You shouldn't bother with me.
So cute.
I know.
That's just what I am. Just a waste of space. I'm nothing. I don't deserve you. You should be with someone better. Someone who's prettier, handsomer, more talented, smarter, funnier, nicer than me. You deserve someone who's got their life together. And who knows who they really are. It's all ruined. Everything's ruined.
Okay, out of your opinion and your own experiences, what do you recommend?
Everyone needs to see a therapist sometime in their life.
Yeah. What do you think?
Basically. There you go. That was good. Fixed that fuck up.
The way to figure it. Are we gonna break up?
I don't know.
Maybe we should have went with Percy. I'd rather have him die on me than.
We should have gone for Percy instead of her.
Yeah.
I'd rather Percy die a little soon. It would have been really weird to get money from Percy for the arcade if you'd been dating Mo.
Yeah. So I guess we would have went with Hamza and had a restaurant.
Yeah. What would have had in the restaurant then?
Beep beep.
Fuck.
Presumably. Great, lovely. I wish we would change. Behold, gamers, I give you Arcade Spirits. Welcome, friends. Welcome to Arcade Spirits. Arcade Spirits is now open for business. I like the first one. Behold, I give you. Everybody trampling again. ... I don't even have time to finish one line of my dramatic speech. The crowd spills in through the doors, run past me, eager to get to games. Immediately, the arcade fills with sounds of beeps and boops, games starting up, people laughing with delight as they find their favorites. Well, there goes my entire opening ceremony plans out the window. I had all sorts of things planned, but if folks wanted to get to gaming, who am I to argue? After a few minutes of final checks on the place, I decided to move into phase 2, meet and greets around the arcade. I walked the arcade like it did my floor attendant days, talking to folks to make sure everything's running smoothly. Though I could probably track Ashley down too as soon as she wants to talk yet, which may not be the case. Arcade Spirits is my domain, open to my exploration. Where should I visit first? I'll let you pick. I want to pick the next one.
Let's give it a Percy first.
You get to read now.
Since we decided to stick with the basics, there aren't too many places to hang out and not play games. It's all games, all the time. Surprisingly, Percy and Gavin have found a quiet corner near the change machine.
Oh, sorry. Tanked. Completely tanked. Oh no.
Much obliged.
So I was ready to invest a good chunk of my pocketbook in that company. All my hard work would have tanked right alongside it. Oh, they're talking about socks. This is par for the course. When my siblings snatch up technology companies, it's a pump and dump in essence. They stir up excitement in the acquisition, then drop it once it goes cold. I've never seen one of their endeavors bear fruit for long, so thanks to their short attention spans, I'm glad I could save you the heartache.
Apologies.
No offense. I think I can handle a few accidentally heart-related puns without going into cardiac arrest, my good fellow. But it's good to avoid a pothole on the road of finance, yeah. Especially with so many of my resources already tied up in Arcade Spirits. I approached them in what seems to be a natural lull in the conversation, although talk of finances is quite a downer. So, stock market talk?
Ah, indeed.
Indeed. I like to do my trades in the morning before I can come to the arcade, get all that bother over with so I can focus on Moopy. Afraid we are being astoundingly boring at the moment. I'm just two over-serious gentlemen talking about finance. That's fine. I'm adulting at 110% efficiency today. Having started a new business myself, I should probably learn about how, money works. Oh, what would you like to know about it?
Investments.
Taxes. I like to invest in my future, think long term. You know, surviving for many years to come rather than jumping at the easiest profit I can. A fine view to take. My own investments are preferably long term, yes. That's because you get more out of them. Short term, you don't get anything. Yes, I make... Emily!
I thought you just clicked past 2 now.
I was trying to click history. Leave me alone. Okay, I make moment-to-moment trades, but they're backed by the stability of stock bedrock. Eventually, after I'm gone... Stop talking like this, Percy! After I'm gone, I expect many of those to cash out gradually, and have hired a phalanx of lawyers to carry out my wishes over the next 30 years.
30 years.
Gavin, how about I show you my portfolio, give you some ideas for how to build up a nest egg for Arcade Spirits?
Thank you.
I'd be honored.
I want you to handle my details. I admire their passion, but there's only so much adulting I can handle in one day, and I need to reserve some for later.
Oh, it's the bitch.
Oh, man.
Good morning. I'm the manager here. Can I be of some assistance? Have we met before?
What's up?
Hey, good to meet you. I love what you've done with this place. Just love it. But something's wrong with your credit card readers. My card's legit. I was using it earlier with no issues, but now it's all messed up and stuff. Can you help me? I can pay cash, so I gotta. I'm not trying to duck and run on you, but I'd really prefer to use the card. but not sure I want to really go too far with this. Better to trust the machine's design to verify transactions instead. I'll stick to the standard policy on this one. Let's try the card again. I'm sure it was just a momentary outage. Okay. She fidgets a bit, checking her smartwatch briefly, before swiping her card through the machine slot again. This time, the light is green and a pile of 50 tokens starts pouring out into the tray. See, no problem at all. Hey, thanks for your help, big thanks. I'm really looking forward to playing these games. I can't believe how much sweet retro stuff you have. Happy to help. I guess it really was just a momentary outage.
No, she was checking her watch. I think someone put money in her account or something.
Well, I don't know. I trust her. She was talking about really wanting to play games at the last arcade, so.
True.
If that matters, settled. Naomi.
I get the pick.
Most of the time, I'm drawn to Showtime stage because of the flashing lights and the hit beats, not because it's completely silent, no music at all. As I approach, I see Naomi feverishly working to fix it. Seeing the whole thing without tunes synced to its flashy lighting rig is going kinda depressing. And listening to Naomi mutter as she works, she undoubtedly feels the same way.
Oh!
This was working fine earlier, why isn't it working now? Ooh! Fortunately, Tayo's proving surprisingly knowledgeable about the inner workings of his favorite game. You may need to re-image the hard drive. I know some gray area websites where we can get a replacement copy for the files if needed. This is the third release version of Showtime Stage's software, right? Those are easier to come by than the more modern fourth version, oddly enough. The files aren't the problem. I think the hard drive itself was damaged in shipping, and if so, well, you might not be able to dance it all today. I have to order a new part. I'm sorry. There were just so many games to get up and running. I must have missed this ticking time bomb of a hardware failure.
You struggling there?
Yeah. Hey, it's cool. I don't need to get my groove on all the time. Show Stage is one of our flagship games. It's flashy, it's exciting, and Tayo's dance moves brings the crowd in. Getting it working for opening day is a priority. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, but that means one of the games will have to be unplayable. Do that one.
Pilfer one? As a Showtime Stage community manager, of course, I cannot advocate third-party mods in official Showtime Stage hardware. But I could probably hook you up with a few friends in town who develop their own homebrew replacement hardware. Fuck. I bet I could wrangle up something that'll keep us rolling for a few days while Naomi orders a true replacement part from corporate HQ in Japan.
Yeah!
That'd work. I bet I could doctor it to look official too, just in case. I'll make some calls. You can count on me. We'll have this running in an hour or two. Bueno. Good. Super curious about what's going on. I could swear I've seen this guy before. Maybe in a crowd or something. And hey, is Showtime Stage really hosed? For now, yes, but we'll have to fix it up as soon as we can. I really wanted to get my groove on, that's a bummer. You know, I might know a guy who knows... Yes, we're not gonna do any of that cheap shit. Or, like, any game you want. Thank you about your generous offer, but we're fine. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Or Lampshade was likely meant to be an open invitation to do some crimes. I'm happy to see your enthusiasm for arcade spirits, but I think we can handle this. Sorry you can't play your favorite game right now, but it'll be fixed soon. The gamer shrugs it off, not too offended. School. Just figured I'd offer. I dig this place. It's got a little bit of everything I like. I'll just come back later and wow all the ladies with my hot style. Later. The ladies. That was odd. But as he fades back into the crowd, I decide to move on. Where should I visit next?
I guess we get no choice.
Ugh. I know she has her misgivings about it, but people are really digging the costume. She's got a decent crowd of people around her. And that, combined with the normal fans that surrounded Queen Bee, we've got ourselves a pretty nice gathering. Seems that one new customer has garnered the attention of Queen Bee and Ashley. A real life in the wild newbie.
Hiya!
We're so happy to have you to join us for opening day.
Despite her earlier spike of depression, she seems to be at least able to keep up good cheer for the customers, even if it might be fit.
Thank you.
As much as I like to pull Ashley aside and talk things over with her, it's probably not best to air any dirty laundry in front of the customers. I'll just wait until it's a more opportune moment. Child, yes, you, young one, I am here, what you told us. But I've never used a joystick in my life before. I mean, I've mostly been to Deco's Palace or played games on my phone, touch screens and stuff, that's all. I've never really been much of a gamer, but all my friends are here today, so I was figuring I might try one out.
Whoa!
Not even once played on a joystick, can you believe it? Yes, we've all been there. No point in faulting them for it now. It's just too cute to be young and innocent again. And don't worry at all. Arcade Spirits is the right place to learn. We're a friendly, inviting sort of arcade. No mad skills required. Here, it's all about having fun. And you know what's super fun?
Learning how to play Fist of Discomfort.
Trust me. Wanna go a few rounds? I'll even spot you some tokens. Seeing Queen Bee's con, Ashley quickly tries to offer something else.
Nah.
Or you could join me for a round or two of TNT. Nothing like a friendly, cooperative brawler game to ease you into things.
Nope. No way.
No regrets, just mashing buttons and moving that joystick. And when you're starting with the hottest title, you've got built-in community to learn from right at your fingertips.
I say Fist of Discomfort because I think it'd be funny.
No guts, no glory. Fist of Comfort is the heart of any arcade scene. And there's no better teacher than Queen Bee of the Four Heavenly Kings. On cue, Queen Bee strikes a pose.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. You will be...
Darth Newbie.
You will become my very young apprentice. I shall name you Darth Newbie. Hey, go easy on the kid, yeah. They're not fodder. Yeah. I promise not to whip them too badly. Come on, let's show you the ropes.
Look, he's crying!
Ropes? There are ropes involved? Oh, jeez.
Oh my!
This is gonna be brutal. But also
Those
super
are
fun to watch. Like
Like
Gallagher smashing watermelons. About earlier. Focus on keeping customers happy and the needs of arcade spirits. You should be doing that too.
I am, ho.
Oh, I'll be a fun later. I hope when this day is over.
We're gonna end up breaking up, I feel
I
it.
hope not. Gavin pops up directly in my path. Stop whatever you're doing and look towards the door without making it look like you're looking for anyone in specific. But, yeah, what am I pretending not to be looking for? Miss Jean Defont. I have no idea who that is. The top arcade critic in the city of reviews can make or break an arcade easily. I don't think she's coming. I didn't think she'd be coming today, as normally some little independent arcade is beneath her interest, but apparently she's made an exception. If we don't want to end up smeared across every website she writes for, I suggest you go play nice and show her all the positives of arcade spirits. Okay, I'm on it. Let's look forward. She's the redhead near the entrance with the hand tag. Best of luck. I spot her thanks to Gavin's keys. Considering this morning lacked the usual chaos I experienced on my first day at Funplex, I say we're off to a great start, and I'm sure this reviewer will appreciate that. Bring my most professional smile, I stroll over to the entrance.
No!
I remember you.
She's that angry mom
know,
that Queen
yeah.
Bee yelled at.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Wonderful Josh had a miserable time at in your arcade at that birthday party. You just stood back and let the horrible woman say things about me. Well, this arcade was fun while it lasted. Might as well burn it all down to ashes and build a new arcade on those ashes 100 years from now after this blows over. Before I can try to defend myself, she holds up a hand to stop me. Now, while I seriously question the wisdom of allowing you to run an arcade and would love to nothing more than to give you 0 stars and walk away immediately, I am unfortunately committed to, by ethical standards, to say and properly review your establishment in a relatively unbiased fashion. So, as unpleasant as this may be for both of us, I suggest we remain professional, even if you've dug yourself a rather deep hole to climb out of, in my view. Understood? Even if I want to go on a tirade or chew her out, I've got to think of the arcade. This isn't some rando angry parent, not this time. It feels like chewing ground chewing ground glass, but I need to swallow up my pride on this. Understood. Excellent. What I need from you now is to stay out of my way. No special treatment or consideration. I need to observe your arcade as a disinterested outside party, so that I can judge your facility and atmosphere. But rest assured, if I see some egregious mistake, I will bring it to your attention, pointedly. My readers likewise will become very aware of your shortcomings. I'll do my best to support consumer activism, and that requires absolute honesty for any difficulties I observe. So, until such time as I require you, I suggest we speak no further. Agreed? Sure, fine. As we're then. But I can't even leap to the defense of what we've built here without antagonizing her further. I may need to talk to Gavin about how to save Arcade Spirits from an inevitable negative review. Nothing else I can do now but pray to the arcade gods that everything from here on out goes perfectly. Once again, I wander the floor, but this time, while I saw smiles of pleasure she is on the outside, I must all alone battling my thoughts.
This is certainly not helping my anxiety, mind you. But being under a magnifying glass means anything that can go wrong will go wrong in spectacular fashion, reported on across every Arcade Enthusiast website and assistance. No, wait, stop. Bad thinking. Don't assume things will go wrong. Besides, the morning wasn't too eventful. Who's to say the afternoon will be a disaster?
Shut up.
I hate you. And then the afternoon was a disaster. I knew I'd spoken too soon the second I saw Gavin approaching me with a tingle of worry furrowing his brow.
Utterly ridiculous.
It should be possible. Did you read this one? No. It should be possible for us to be out of notches in the vending machine this fast, and yet we are. I have receipts for ordering exactly enough to fill a snack slot, yet there are only 5 in there. A missed delivery, perhaps? And that was the least of our problems. We got an electrical problem. The 3 of the retro games have shorted out. I don't understand. I tested the power supplies, outright rebuilt a few of them. Unless someone's seriously scuffing their sneakers and shocking the coin boxes, we're talking of failure somewhere in our electrical wiring. Calamity after catastrophe. They're all just piling up.
What?
All the toilets stopped working. All of them. We need to call a plumber fast, and not the one that jumped on turtles. Anxiety rising. What are we gonna do? This doesn't make any sense. I'm freaking out. I'll admit that. I'm freaking out. Maybe we should close down for the day, iron out the wrinkles, try again tomorrow. We're hastily losing our grip on things, and if I don't say anything, we may as well call it quits. I must refocus our energy. Command the troops. No way. We're not giving in just because of a few bugs in the system. We are the Funplex expatriates, the proud crew of Arcade Spirits. Did we give up when Neko came knocking? Hell no, we're not giving up now.
Talk to me, Ashley.
I want to hear some solutions. Talk to me, Ashley. The group exchanged arms glances and thankfully stops to breathe and think.
Ooh.
I'll become the plumber we need. I mean, not exactly, but I'll grab a plunger and do what I can. We'll have to close down the bathroom for now, but I'm sure we can convince one of our neighbors to loan us theirs, maybe. I'll check our store with them before I go battle our demonically possessed toilets. And while I say this vending machine issue is a human error, I have enough faith in my own error checking to say this human is not responsible. I'll make some calls with our distributors and see what the chain broke down, and also see about ordering some quick replacement stock. Mine's a bit more complex. I already replaced the fried power supplies, but I can do that. I can do most of those today. Meanwhile, I'll put a feeler out to the ND arcade community online, see if we can get electricity with Arcade Spirits out here quickly. I've been meaning to get back into those online groups, and even if it means popping my head in a crowd, I'll do it. Okay, good solutions, people, good solutions. I won't be able to work the floor for a while while I'm taming our bathrooms. Em, are you good covering for me? It seems to be getting more and more intense as the day picks up. You 3 focus on your task at hand. I may be the boss, but as floor attendant originally, I can handle whatever Arcade Spirits throws at me. Are we sure about that? Got it.
Well, we've also got some of the
Gotcha.
regular gamers helping us out today, too.
But I'm changing out of this first. I don't want to get poo water all over my new mascot, Toodles. I'm on it. You can count on me. I'm happy to see that Ashley seems to be in better spirits. Even if she doesn't realize it, I'm glad to have her passion and lightheartedness inspire those around her. With all 3 busy, this leaves me in charge of every problem that may emerge for the rest of the afternoon. No way to tap out when with someone to help me with these situations. I need to work fast at every problem before it's too late. I can't leave any stone unturned this time. No risk of letting something spiral out of control, but I'm ready. I mean, I have to be, no choice. Feeling freshly invigorated, I start my floor check. There are problems all around me. But what should I tackle first? Cursing and banging as someone beats up a machine. Queen Bee cursing up Storm like more than usual. The video wall keeps showing pictures of bunnies. You get to pick this one, since I'm reading.
Eating a machine.
As I hear the clang and bang of someone assaulting a cabinet, I see Percy holding up a finger to grab my attention. I motion for him to join me, and he does. Thank goodness. I tried to grab Ashley, but she was in a hurry, brandishing a plunger like it was some sword. There's so much going on right now. What's happening? Some hooligan's working his way down the retro games, yelling at them and smacking around joysticks like they're speed bags. I swear he's going to knock over our joists. That's how hard he's shoving that cabinet. And people have been avoiding going near him ever since he started raging out. It's causing quite a scene. I'll take care of it, Percy. Thanks. Be careful, love. I don't like the looks of this one. He places a hand on my shoulder in solidarity before leaving.
You did a really good job with that creepy old man. That you got that. Just yeah.
This happens more than you think. Someone getting so mad at a game, they start smacking the cabinet around. Len, stop smacking the cabinet around. Unlike pinball, which will go into tilt mode to punish you, the only justice we found here is my justice. I'm the arcade law. Aggro rando, you stupid
fucking piece of shit game.
I'll let you read him. I'll read myself.
Okay. I totally jumped over that fucking barrel. Fucking stupid monkey and his fucking barrels.
Even if, well, I'm a little less than eager to bring the law down on this guy. I'm in awe of the size of this lad. He's probably eat 6 whole hams for breakfast and bench presses a pickup trucks for fun. But I know my duty. I know what I must do. You break it, you bought it. That's enough of you. Out immediately. Which one?
That's enough.
Right, you're done. Oh no. Get out of my arcade, we're finished here. Excuse me, did I hear that? Oh, you read that.
Did I hear that right?
Oh, good. Just what I needed right now. Right out of the corner of my eye, I spot Mr. watching. I better stand firm. You heard me. I'm the manager here, and I reserve the right to refuse service to anyone. So bounce your ass on out the door if I have it bounced out by the cops. You read that.
You little!
But
oddly, his attention is diverted to something or someone behind me. It's only for a couple of seconds, but his whole demeanor changes after that. Fine. He storms off, deciding he'd rather have the last word than argue it further. I turn to see who or what exactly changed his mind with a sharp glance, but the crowd's too thick. Whoever or whatever it was is gone now. And Mr. Fame turns to the crowd without a comment, hopefully quietly approving of my law bringing. That was odd, but I guess I wouldn't win.
Okay, I get to pick this one. I want bunnies.
Yes, but that's not like
Okay, fine.
a problem. It's just bunnies.
You get to read Queen Bee.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Queen Bee casts a sharp glare at someone who's about to play the idle-fisted comfort machine she's guarding, dissuading them. Those are their phone again, frantically keying in commands.
Right, that's sort of it.
What's going on?
What the f?
Some fucker just tried to hijack my streaming account. I don't get it. Numi and I put together those dinky mini computers to stream game videos ourselves. I made the security recommendations myself to avoid this sort of thing. But it looks like our new experimental tech to allow celebs like me to walk up to a game and start streaming it has a few holes. I stepped away for a few minutes to hit the bathroom, which is a disaster zone by the way, and got an alert on my phone that someone tried to log into my account. They didn't count on my two-factor authentication at least.
I'll admit, I'm not silicon literate enough to know how the streaming rig Visu came up with works. I just allocated some R&D funding for them to make it happen. The specifics are beyond me. Apparently trouble's drawn the attention of the ever-watchful Mr. Bomb. Wonderful. Okay, Naomi's busy fixing up our power supplies, but grab her and ask her to turn off the streaming add-on for now. Just until we sort this out.
Great, just great. That's a day of streaming down the drain, but it beats leaving a security hole wide open. We'll figure this out later.
Bye, bitch. Iris, can you check the security camera footage So you guys messed with Business's comfort machine while Queen Bee wasn't looking. Maybe that helped.
Iris, online.
Already on it. Oh, you can read that if you want.
I've been analyzing the video feeds ever since she message hacking was afoot. Nobody hacks my friends and gets away with it. It looks like the next person to approach the machine was a tall man with blue sunglasses. You think he did it?
I read me.
Okay. He accessed the USB slot streamers used to log into our new tech, but he wasn't streaming or anything, or even playing the game. He just plugged in a small device, waited, then left. From the access logs, I say he's our culprit.
I'm on it. Thanks, Iris. Oh, that's the guy from the other place. A lot of Dekonami people are here. It doesn't take long to track the guy down. For starters, there's his rather unique fashion sense. He's also plugging into another of our stream-friendly games without playing it. This is an extremely obvious tale. Kinda hard to give him a benefit of doubt, or even a second chance, he clearly broke the rules of the arcade. Although he sort of like he could break me if I break the news to him badly. I should choose my word wisely, one that involves me staying in one piece. Yeah. Sir, please stop. Immediately he straightens up, pocketing the item he was committing arcade crimes with, all nonchalant like.
Well, I wasn't doing nothing.
Yes, you were. I know a fact. Exactly what you're doing. I'm the manager here, and I like to ask, would you kindly knock it off? I don't want to have to eject you from my arcade. Understood?
Lucky I'm under orders, Nerdo. Fine, whatever you want.
Oh, he's working for Deco.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Iris? Now we have to deal with the bunnies. Bunnies! The retro television-based video wall was an idea that came up during renovations. Naomi runs the whole thing off a cheap mini computer too. Practical and inexpensive, and goes at just the perfect amount of flair. I've been pretty proud of it up until this moment. For some reason, it's showing a nature documentary about cute fluffy bunnies instead of retro music videos and arcade high scores. Look at the bunnies. Not that bunnies are a bad thing necessarily, there's just so many worse things it could be playing, and it's still not playing what I want it to play. Something is amiss. As I'm hunting around for the remote control we keep at the prize desk, Teo approaches. You get to read Teo.
Bunnies. Oh.
Yep, bunnies.
Interesting choice, then.
Not my choice, Teo. I'll have it fixed in a moment.
Okay, cool. I was wondering if we'd suddenly experienced a paradigm shift in arcade gaming or something. What do you really get though?
Grabbing remote, I flick it back and channel 3, which should take the video feed from Naomi's system. And it flips back to the bunnies on channel 5 a few seconds later.
Persistent, aren't they? Almost like the rabbits themselves.
So I click back to channel 3, and nope, once again it flips back to 5. Okay, clearly we're dealing with a master hacker, one who can modify Naomi's system despite having no physical access to it. An individual capable of truly hacking the planet.
Wow, our character's so fucking extra. Yeah. Teo's fucking evil. Or it's a bracer with a universal TV remote. I've got one of those myself. Helps me turn off the overly loud TVs and bars which drown out the beats of whatever game I'm playing. Not that I would ever do that, mind you, just in case. But with great power comes great responsibility, and clearly whoever is forcing us to watch this lacks the latter. How about I go simply check the crowd to see if anyone's got a clear line of sight and is pointing a gadget at the video wall each time you change it?
I'm strapped for help, so I'm not going to deny Teo's offer. Sure, go for it. Bye, Teo. The war for remote control continues for another minute, back and forth from these videos to documentaries about rabbits. And now it's showing them mating. Which I'm truly hoping does not count as pornography, or it'll be yet another black mark against us with certain arcade critic. It's only been a few minutes, but it feels like an eternity of I don't know how to say that.
Copulating lagomorphs before Teo returns. Found him. Orange jacket standing near the pinball section.
Thanks, Teo.
No worries. Anything for you, man.
Oof. I roll up the sleeves of my hoodie. Alright, put an end to this. Wait a minute, isn't that the arcade newbie from earlier? They didn't seem like a troublemaker at the time. What's going on here? Nope, it's definitely this kid. I can see the tiny plastic gadget in his hand briefly before they pocket it. Perhaps noting my approach, the teenager rolls stealth and gets a natural one, resulting in an awkward and obvious attempt at looking like an unimportant part of the crowd. Hey!
Didn't do anything. I mean, hi. Good to see you again. What's up? How are things?
Giving this living bundle of nervousness. I'm not sure I feel like coming down like a ton of bricks on this workout, but rules are rules, right? Excuse me, would you kindly stop doing that? I'm sorry, but I know you're the one changing the TV channel.
I'm not. I mean...
You are, but it's okay. It's really not a big deal. If you kindly stop doing it from now on, we can let this go. It's not like you did anything seriously wrong, okay? Just stop changing the channel.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't trying to cause trouble. I mean, I was just... Never mind. Okay, I'll stop. Thank you, bye.
And they're gone, slipping back into the crowd. That was weird. What's going on here? I tried to look around for a bit, hoping for some clues. Which trouble should I investigate next? Before I continue my quest to purge my arcade of evildoers, I'm interrupted by an onslaught of my hard-working staff. I knew it. About our missing inventory.
Oh.
When I get my hands on whoever did this, I found the electrical problem, Sabotage, and treason, an enemy agent walks among us. Okay, we have some insight to what's causing all these messes, but it's a chaotic jumble right now. One at a time, please. Or Eerie Gavin.
Our suspiciously low snack inventory was indeed not human error. The delivery truck never arrived here. It was routed to a garbage dump due to computer error, or as I suspect, malfeasance. And malfeasance explains our electric problem too. Remember my joke about someone scuffing their feet and shocking the coin boxes? No, that's actually what happened. An external shot, not grid failure. Somebody's got a battery or something, some other shock prod and using it to crash games. Must be the same someone who flushed a bunch of wadded up paper towels and firecrackers down the toilet.
Who's washed foot loud?
It's all the little thuggy children causing hell!
It's from Dekonami's stupid palace!
Yes, I know, but they're the thuggy children! It's a war zone in there! I was able to dredge up one super gross chunk of it, but we'll need a professional plumber to get the rest. This is all sounding way too suspicious to be random acts of hooliganism, and it also ties into what I've been handling on the floor.
I've had to deal with pranksters all afternoon too. Even had to kick a few of them out the door. I've been so busy playing firefighter, running from blaze to blaze with a leaky bucket, that I haven't been able to put the pieces together. But now it's clear, and I know what I must do. It's time for Miss Fish to go kick some ass! Right, that tears it. No more Miss Nice Bitch. The gloves are off. But you aren't wearing any gloves. Do you want to borrow mine so you take them off?
Yes!
I love her.
Ashley, focus. So, you have an idea of who's responsible? Yeah, leave this to me. I've come... okay.
I've come to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum.
Okay, have some of mine. Ashley hands me a stick of gum.
Dot. With a shrug, I pop it in my mouth, turn on my heel, and march off to resume ass kicking anyway. Come on, hoes, I'm ready. With a nod of solidarity, all of us split up, each on our own mission to thwart the...
Ne'er-do-wells.
That's a weird word. Not particularly thrilled to begin this confrontation. My nerves haven't stopped jangling since this morning, but well, my friends are counting on me to lead, to be the responsible, and I can't voice? Is that the right word?
Foist this off untogether.
Gavin, like I might have done at the Funplex. Finding my quarry isn't particularly difficult. She's been in the background the whole time, watching, waiting as they ran around, trying to put a lid on the mayhem. Her eyes said, I told you, and you didn't believe me. Her eyes saw me as approach, grinning ear.
Hiya. Hi. Hello there. Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I can't say I understand the why, but at least I know the who.
Oh, they're all wearing the ghosts.
That's what I was pointing out earlier. The matching fashion was a pretty big clue, dumbass.
I guess a formal introduction's in order. Yeah, okay. The name's Sue. Natural-born leader. Hacker extraordinaire. And leader of the Ghost Monsters. The hottest gang on these streets. Pleased to meet ya.
Just playfully curtsies, her wicked smile never...
And yeah, I guess my friends were a little wild and crazy, leaning a bit heavy on the pranks. And okay, you booted some of us out. Not all, just some. That's cool, I mean, it's your house and your rules. You're the sheriff here and you laid down the law. And I respect that. Let me make it up to you,
No.
okay?
whole gang assembles, even the ones that are told to get lost. What's your name again?
Miss
Bitch. Gang, you can read her now.
Gang, this is M. M, this is Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde.
I love how one's just Clyde.
Now then. She turns it. You were all very, very naughty, and I'd say she's owed an apology. A big fat, I'm sorry from each of you, don't you agree? Each of
kinda
them
love her.
mumbles a semi-coherent, semi-sincere apology. Yeah, whatever. Sorry. Real sorry. Gosh, I'm so sorry, Miss Bitch. I'm really sorry. When they finish, Sue faces me once again.
There. Everybody's sorry, which means everybody's forgiven. Correct?
No.
Because, and this is me being real with you, I like this arcade. I really do. It beats the crap out of Deco's Palace, that's for sure. I can easily see this being our new home, you know? I admire what you've done with the place. It's totally awesome, and I'm really looking forward to coming back. Again and again. I definitely don't want to end our first day here on a sour note. No. I'm so glad we can communicate like adults. Apologize for being naughty and move on. Now, okay, we may still ruffle a few feathers while we're here, but that's cool, right? I'm sure you
No.
understand that it's all fun and games. So, what do you say?
I could read all that, but I'm not.
Are you fucking kidding me?
LOL, no, get out.
Lol, no, get out.
Or if you truly love this arcade, you have to stop causing problems. Which one? Should we be mean or kind of nice?
Yeah, do if you truly love arcade.
Look, I'm sure you're all good kids at heart, but if I let you hang around here and you just cause more problems, it's no good for any of us. If you sincerely love arcade spirits, you'll understand I can't let you ruffle feathers as you put it. I need to make sure everyone's having a good time.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that, right?
So I might be willing to offer you another chance if you promise you'll follow the rules from now on. That's the best I can do, okay?
No helping it.
Well, I'd like to work with you here, really, but promise is kind of a steep ask.
Something's wrong. I'm pretty empathetic for a gal, but I can tell when someone's being legit with me. She's clearly genuine about wanting to come back, but seems conflicted. How hard is it not to hack machines run wild? Would that be a problem? Why would that be a problem?
Okay, see, normally I'd give you my word is bond, but well...
No ifs, ands, or buts. I need your word if I'm going to rebuild my trust with you. We don't need to have to get the police involved here. We keep this between us, right?
Whoa, put the brakes on! Bad idea, friend. Really bad idea. You don't want to even think about getting the cops involved in this. No. Because, and this is me being honest with you because we're on such good terms, it won't do you any good. We'll be out and back on the streets within a day. We've got friends in high places. We don't sell drugs or weapons. We sell information. And information, as a currency, is far more valuable than what other gangs trade in. So if we're doing this, we don't involve the pigs. Any problems? You come to me direct. That's my rule. Break that rule. And, well, you don't want to see what I can do with the push of a single button.
You don't want to see what I can do to your face.
Fucking honestly.
So now you're threatening
I'm just
me?
telling you how it is. What you do now is entirely...
I don't care. Ah!
I love this.
I love this. Oh wait, Sue, the hell you think you're doing here?
Look at that!
They're all okay with the glasses though.
Look at them!
Okay, you can read this.
Wait, Sue, the hell are you doing here? The thick tension that surrounds us melts away, redirected to the new challenger. All eyes glare towards them. Oh, great. Okay, hold that thought. I got business to attend to. Damn right you do. Ghost monsters don't operate south to 23rd Street. You damn well know this is lovely chainsaw territory.
I love the name.
Get lost or get tossed. If I wasn't confused before, I sure as heck am now. All you do is watch this unfurl before me. With a clap, Sue summons her buddy suicide. I'm sorry, what? I don't recall signing any non-compete agreement with you darlings.
Ghost monsters for life!
Oh, Ghost Monsters, this locker room gossip queen is disrespecting your fearless leader. What do we say to that? Nobody gets to sue on my watch. Nobody. Yeah, and I ain't scared to hit a chick. I'm an equal opportunity, socially maladjusted individual. I think you've got your answer, please. Now then,
Let's rumble!
You're gonna fight in my... They didn't throw the first punch, but we're talking Han Solo didn't shoot first levels of moral high ground here. Immediately, the Ghost Monsters and the lovely chainsaw are at each other's throats. Grappling, punching, the baseball bat is swinging punches just over. What the fuck?
I'm just gonna skip through this.
I already called the cops in. Get customers the hell out of here. In an orderly fashion, please.
Out! Everybody out! Ah! I'm gonna get shot.
A gun?
She's pulling out a gun! Protect Teo. Well, he's our friend, we don't really care.
Get down.
And we're still gonna get shot though.
Seems like the gun still went off, yes. What the fuck?
And why?
Holy shit, what did you do? I was aiming for Sue. You got shot! Thanks! Thanks! Run for it! Stay cool and wipe the footage first. Do it. Stay with us, Em. Stay with us. Help is on the way. Wow, what a fucking train wreck!
Wow!
Wow, I really hope we don't die. What's so wrong? It's what you would have done. It's what you did for all of us. But I guess no good deed goes unpunished, huh? The bitch family curse.
You've a strong spirit,
She
dear.
says it to us. Oh. I wish we could replay that, honestly.
You'll get through this, I know you will. But for now, oh, you'd best wake up. There's still more to be done.
I'm gonna fucking cry on your stream. I'm not okay about this.
Slowly, very slowly, I open my eyes. The soft beep of medical monitoring greets me,
I can't believe.
as well as an angel in white. Well, an angel in a white lab coat. While they're no heavenly being, they do appear to be my doctor, armed with nothing more than a clipboard. I'm still a little hazy as they briefly explain the situation. Thanks to my wild theatrics, I startled the shooter enough that her bullet missed its intended target, and instead it went into my leg, which hurt like a bitch, but apparently resulted in a surprisingly clean shot that I'll recover from in a few weeks easily.
So if we had jumped and saved Sue, she would have shot us and killed us, actually.
Probably, yeah. Sounds just about right.
So I'm glad we picked Teo.
2 days in the hospital, a week or two on crutches, some limping, then I'll be back to 100%. And more importantly, nobody died. I can live with this momentary pain if someone else gets to live, period. So, could have been better, could have been worse. The doctor, having given me the report, leaves to treat the other patients. Before they do, they inform me I have a visitor. At least, there's a plus side. I just wonder who it is.
Aww.
Ashley peeks around the curtain enclosing me and into my makeshift hospital room. Her face speaks volumes of how rough, oh wait, this has been. Her cheeks red, her cheeks are stained with tears, and there are dark circles in her eyes. Has she been here the whole time? I smile weakly to her, and she instinctively rushes over to my side, clutching the bedding, tucking me in. Fresh tears plopped from her eyes into the sterile bin. I thought I was never going to see you again. I thought I was never going to be able to hug you or touch you again. I thought I'd lost you forever. I gently lift my hand up to her face and wipe the tears away, her green eyes looking into my own as relief washes over her. I forbid you from ever getting shot again.
Me.
A light chuckle escapes my lips. Gladly. Trust me, I have no plans for anything like that anytime soon. Seeing Ashley so upset over my injury hits me right in the feels.
Instantly regret over a squabble washes over me. Ashley, about before I can say anything about offense proceeding as she beats me to it.
I decided to see a therapist, just so you know. I've had episodes like that before, but this one was too much for me to handle. I never want to feel like that again, like I'm a failure, or even when part of me knows I'm not. I want to be strong for you.
Ashley, you are strong. You are strong, Ashley. You're the strongest person I know. To go out and do what you do and express yourself so freely, that is strength itself. I love you for you no matter what, and that will never change.
Hold on.
I can't get out. What are you looking for?
My gummy worms.
They're in the bucket right here.
There are 2 buckets.
Oh, they're in this one.
I can't see. Gummy worms. Thank you.
I think you almost made snot come out of my nose with that one.
Me too. It's okay. I do have some snot right there. Thank you, Em.
Well, now we broke it.
What? I just want to be the best person I can be.
I placed my hand on hers to squeeze it tightly. You already are. Moving her hair slightly, our hand, fingers intertwined, squeezes back.
Do you mind if I talk at you for a minute?
Yes. Please.
I've had too much time to think about everything while you were out. And I don't want you to ever feel the way I felt waiting for you to wake up. It was awful. For so long, I struggled to accept myself. Who am I? Who will care about me if I don't fit the mold? Why do I feel like I have to care? I let the pressure and insecurity wash over me. And when my costume wasn't up to my specifications, it broke me. I couldn't cope with all the emotions I had put on myself. I hit rock bottom back there. And even though it may not seem like it, you helped me. And now I'm going to try and help myself.
I really didn't do that much. Besides, I should have made you a blanket for it. Yeah. Dealing with those emotions is difficult, and I apologize if I didn't give you the proper eloquence and respect. I'm not the best at discussing things like that either. It took all of you to drag me out to the blah 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 for me to get out of my own depression. Honestly, you pushing the topic is exactly what I needed. I was able to look outside myself and really see what was going on. If I hadn't gotten to that point, I might not have made that decision. So it seems like we're even then. You help me when I'm depressed, and I'll aid you in any way I can. Even Stevens. Let's continue loving each other fully and wholeheartedly. And never stop, not even once. Me neither. Well, I should let you rest. You need to heal up. You're probably right. Ashley smiles, turns to leave. She gets 3 steps out, stops, turns back, plays me, rushes back. Aww.
You are the best.
You're the best. Before you go, just know I'll continue to support you as long as I'm
And you're going to be here a long, long time. Don't forget, no more gunfights.
I remember.
Okay, for reals, I'm leaving this time.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
I love how she says that. Bye.
Triggered.
Do something about food here. Oh no. Miss Bitch, a word if you will. I try to take myself up from my pillow backrest. Time to put on my professional front, even if I'm in excruciating pain. Okay, I should start by explaining that what happened today is exactly
Indicative
of, well, I sure hope it was. It's hard to disguise the disbelief on my face. What? It seemed to misjudge your character based on initial unpleasant interaction, but what I saw today, clearly you're no fool nor a coward. I let my need to protect my family override my better judgment. How absurd to paint everything you built at Arcade Spirits with that brush, all over such a small matter. I told you selfishly throw yourself in front of that bullet. You didn't have to do that, you chose to do that. If you say that.
It's indicative of someone who isn't simply in this for the money, as so many in this industry are.
You protected your friends and coworkers. That's an admirable act of heroism, and one I not soon forget. I suppose I've become a bit jaded from all these eager to cash in on the arcade scene. All the large-scale arcades I have to review tend to be very personal and cold. So, you were impressed with our arcade? Well, let's not go that far. I can't say I was thrilled with the amount of mayhem and disaster going on even before a gang war broke out. But I will also say I've only ever seen that amount of mayhem and disaster once before. It's highly unusual to say the least. The last time I reviewed a small up-and-coming arcade, some of yours, everything went wrong. Everything. I wrote my review in an honest fashion. As a result of my scathing pen, the place was sold and closed down within a month. Sold to a notable figure in this industry. Wait, you don't mean? Yes, Deco Nami. Such is the fate of any arcade which dares to stand up to him. Your prior business, the Funplex, was only escape being far too small to be worthwhile. Sadly, Azusa may have put it in his crosshairs, and if you cannot tidy up your reputation after today's affairs, Arcade Spirits will be next. Again and again, torn down by Deco Nami. This time he didn't have to lift a finger. By pure coincidence, the Ghost Monsters wrecked everything before he could exact any revenge. All he had to do was swoop in and buy out what's left of our dreams. However, I've come to a decision. Given that I was first-hand witness to your troubles, which were clearly not your fault, and given you willingness to put even your own life on the line for your arcade, I'm gonna tell my editor I need more time. I want to return in 1 week, again, more accurate and mature overview of your operation. 1 week, that's the best I can offer you. This is a difficult hole to climb out of, Miss Bitch. Even aside from early trouble, having a gang fight and a shooting transpire at an arcade, well, the press will feed on this. Even though it's only press present and accounted for, they'll dig and they'll speculate and they'll chew on your bones. Your arcade survives that initial onslaught. I hope to write a proper review, which I could lay those concerns to rest. But I offer you no more second chances. No more reasonable doubts. Specify forward when I return or my readers will know the truth. Understood? Understood. I'll leave you to your blah 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 blah.
Recuperation.
Blah 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 blah. I'm scared.
One last pizza fact.
We're in our last chapter.
Everybody loves different kinds of pizza. It's a beautiful thing. Aw, Hulu.
The final level. Drum roll. The final level.
Save the game! No. Tuesday, March 14th, 15.
You need to do that one. I'm scared. I'm really fucking scared.
Me too. Oh, well.
Yeah. Huh.
I got something real quick. Alright.
Alright, you gotta shimmy.
I gotta shimmy. I'll go this way.
It might be easier. You okay? What do you want to stream after we finish this?
I'll figure it out.
When the time comes.
Yeah.
Any
when the
luck
time
with our
comes.
security footage, then anything that could we could give to the police, it might help our public image to have someone to point the blame at. Nope, it's totally wiped. My file recovery systems failed. I guess it was to be expected when going up against cyber criminals. Like, they even avoid bad press from the shooting. I haven't spotted the words ghost monsters in any of the articles I found about the attacks. It's like they're ghosts!
Oh my god, Iris.
Well, not literally ghosts. I just mean they clean their tracks very effectively. Well, I got that. We did see them in their corporal form, remember?
Form.
At least the whole mess seems to be behind us. Now we just need to dig our way out of this hole. I sigh heavily as the burden sinks into my lungs, and then before I could go further, her footsteps approaching behind me. I lock my phone in pocket for seeing who it is.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It's good to see you. You can read Percy.
Good to see you up and about.
I'm up, but hardly about. I'll probably be glued to this stool all day long.
Yes, well, it beats the alternative, doesn't it? Plus, you get a nice view of the whole arcade. Although, pretty quiet here today, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. We can turn this around. I know we can turn this around.
Prank drawings of her and such. Oh, fuck, that face does not look good!
Did you finish reading this?
Oh.
You didn't read it out loud. That's what I was waiting for.
Sorry.
As soon as Mitch's money in my chest tightens, as I expect the worst. It's not an unreasonable thing to bring up, but can I deal with any more bad news? I may... Oh, you can read it.
I may have my fair share of wealth, but it's not bottomless. Honestly, you could see the bottom even before I put my stake in Arcade Spirits.
Well,
Gavin and I have been going over the spreadsheets, and at our current rate, well, I'm afraid we only have so much padding before we have to start considering options.
Options like...
Selling.
I don't want to, believe me, but there's going to be a breaking point where we'll need to consider pulling out before our initial investment cannot be recovered. If only to ensure everybody involved in this fair doesn't go bankrupt. The knot in my stomach turns. The idea of completely draining Percy Finance as well. His plan for that money was to turn it over to charity upon his death, and here I convinced him to invest in my Bondoogle of a Bondoggle of an arcade in the twilight years
Boondoggle.
of his life.
Something of a grim thought, isn't it? But let's not dwell on the negative, shall we? No point in giving up the fight so soon after it begins. What we need is a plan for how we can turn these ill fortunes around. What are our next steps?
Next steps, I could barely take a step with these crutches. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do next. I need time to think.
By all means, think away. And if all else fails, well, at least you still got your health.
Hold that thought. We've got a customer. Hello, welcome to...
Good morning!
dot.
Yeah, I'll be moving along now. Movie to play and, well, remember your health, Em, and try to avoid stress in the next few minutes.
I stood there silent with shock. I tried telling myself this was a bad fever dream from my wound, but no such luck. This was 100% real. You get to read Deco Nami's stupid, ugly fucking face voice.
Okay.
As I watched Deco take a look around the arcade, his smug grin ever present, I see his eyebrow arch as he takes note of the people, or rather the lack of people here playing games.
Such a shame. Such a shame.
No, you can read.
Can't say I'm surprised in the slightest. Why would anyone want to come to such a mediocre arcade when the premium Dicker's Palace experience is available to them? I'd estimate you have, maybe a month at best before you close down. I'm looking forward to purchasing this land. Maybe I'll make it a fun zone or just a parking lot. Yeah, a parking lot. And I should call it the Bitch Memorial Parking Lot. It'd be a fitting tribute.
I'm not dead yet.
Ow! You open an arcade in the middle of gang territory. It's a reasonable assumption you'll collect a few more bullets along the way. What the fuck? Listen, all she gotta do is get in with the thugs, okay? Listen, gangs protect the people good for their community.
Nope, I can't handle this. Not today. What do you want, Mr. Nami? If you need tokens to change your scenes over there.
A pity, is it not?
Tokens? How quaint. Still no swipe cards, eh? Sadly, I'm not here to play any of your antiques. Rather, resembles a 1980s junkyard in here, doesn't it? All these obsolete games that no one cares about.
No. I'm here to make one final offer. This is against my better judgment, given the bad blood between us. But let it not be said that Deco Nami is an
You're a hoe.
unforgiving or cruel person. If you sign over ownership of this, yes, even Miss Fairchild and Miss Wolf, you should count yourself
I don't
lucky if you
care.
don't agree to my terms.
I'm not giving up on my dreams. Of course I'm not giving up. I mean, seriously, I had so many opportunities to jump ship prior to this. Why would I bail this close to the end? Now, get the fuck out of the arcade now. If only I get a $500,000 salary, 3 companies car, a Hollywood mansion, and my own line of designer fragrances.
I'm afraid I must follow my own dreams.
Yes. I'm sorry, but Arcade Spheres is my dream, the dream I share with all my friends. There's no way I can sell out that dream. I appreciate the offer, but I must decline. I see. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I say I admire your dedication and optimism, but honestly, I don't. Real life rarely rewards the optimist. Until you learn how to approach life in a pragmatic fashion, I'm afraid you're destined for failure time and time again. But I do like it's your decision to make.
So be
So
it.
be it. I guess I'll have to settle for buying the burnout husk of your business once it ultimately collapses around you. So I think you underestimate the damage being associated with the criminal element can do, Miss Bitch. It's enough to even ruin the mightiest of arcades. Oh, and I doubt the ghost monsters have forgotten you. They will return. They'll make matters far worse for you. And Melee, take notice. Play it cool. Don't let on. Just test the waters. Really, ghost monsters? I thought the game was called Lovely Chainsaw or
A
something.
foolish fool.
Yes, ghost monsters. Sadly, they insist on naming themselves after that absurd ancient video game reference. Of all the childish, immature, shakes it off quickly, focusing on me. But enough banter. I believe I will take my leave. I'll not see you again, Miss Bitch. I'll let my lawyers handle purchasing what little remain of you. Good day. Good riddance to you, motherfucker. Once he's out of earshot, well beyond the confines of the arcade, I pull out my phone and verify something. Iris, you checked all the news articles after the shooting, right? You can read Iris.
Oh, yeah, I've analyzed them all. Did you need me to pull up a specific one?
Just confirm something for me. The ghost monsters were never mentioned by name in any of them, right?
Yeah, it seems Sue's friends are good at covering their tracks. Why?
This is it. This is a chance we need. Admittedly, there is a slim chance, but at this point, I'll take what I can get.
Message everyone.
I see, I read. But you can read whatever that says.
I'm calling another rape-driven conspiracy.
Hooray!
Ooh, you're all fired up. Okay, message sent.
I'll need everyone's help filling in gaping holes in my plan, but at least now I have a plan. It's time for one last effort to save our case rates. I told you that motherfucker was behind it.
Oh no, gosh.
I fucking hate him. I want to stab a hoe. Packing everyone into the fully break room proved tricky. Standing room only, elbow to elbow, but somehow we managed it.
That's a really...
Hi!
Hi everybody, glad I could be here for this, whatever this is. Thanks for coming, Juniper. You get to read everybody else. Okay, I know things are rough, but I've got, let's say, a good 60-80% of a plan for how we can turn things around. Like, we all can agree what happened was our fault, yes. Someone else screwed us over. Every problem we face could be traced back to them. Alright, your turn.
The ghost monsters and Lovely Chainsaw made me to blame, but the court public opinions
What are you doing?
puts blame squarely on our shoulders. I just feel like holding my tablet in my lap. Our venue is tainted by their actions. We can cry foul all we like, but if there's even a chance of violence returning to our doorstep, it'll keep customers away. It's a real bummer. We haven't seen any families here since opening day. Parents just aren't willing to take their children somewhere that's known for being dangerous.
Actually, I wasn't talking about the gangs. Today I learned who our true enemy is, and that person is Deco Nami.
Pardon me?
Pardon me. Dekonami? I don't know. Yes, I'm rather miffed over what happened with the Funplex, but he's hardly blamed for the current woes, right?
Earlier when he was taunting me, he slipped mentioning the ghost monsters by name. Except those hackers kept their noses clean. They left with no proof that they were even evolved thanks to their security cameras being wiped. The cops didn't go after them. The news didn't identify them. So how does Deco know about them? Answer. Deco hired ghost monsters to ruin our opening day.
What?
Seriously?
Hmm.
In hindsight, it should have been obvious. I blame myself for not seeing it sooner. Far too many coincidences to be otherwise, and the fact that they only started wreaking havoc once Miss Defame started showing up to bear witness. I can see what you're throwing down, Em. Sue and her friends didn't seem awful at first. I remember talking to Clyde. They were very nice and friendly. And then Miss Defame showed up and...
Oh my!
Wait, do you think Miss Defame is involved? Considering she was willing to hold back
Maybe.
her...
Considering he was willing to hold back her few, I don't think she's knowingly involved, but Deco may have gotten when she's showing up and took advantage.
What if?
But you think Deco wouldn't stoop that low, right? Hiring some random street gang to mess with us, wouldn't he? Oh, he would. He's a spiteful bastard. Of course, he'd try to ruin our opening day.
Mood.
The only reason he didn't destroy Miss Francine was out of some weird gentlemanly respect to a fellow elder business owner. But to Deco Nami, M is basically pawn skin.
Thanks.
To be fair, I doubt he'd orchestrated the bullet-riddled finale of the evening. That pushes plausibility. True, he wouldn't have even needed a shooting to ruin us. The negative review alone would have done the job. Being even slightly associated with the gang would have been awful. If Miss Defame reported us as a hotbed of teenage chaos, a living reenactment of Lord of the Flies, it'd spell doom even without bullets flying around. I guess we're lucky she held her review back. The problem is, we have no proof of this, do we? No way to tie Deco back to ghost monsters other than him slipping up and mentioning them to M. I doubt he'd ever admit this on record.
Iris hasn't been able to take any digital evidence, although there's our eyewitness testimony, which should be enough to warrant some investigation. But for some reason, that doesn't seem to be enough for the police. Oh, you read that.
I know a few of the local cops and how they think if they're not looking into ghost monsters, odds are they're actually looking into ghost monsters quietly. Which, admittedly, doesn't help us in clearing our name.
It's too much to hope that Deco simply confesses to orchestrating the event, which ruined
Come on!
Ugh, that slummy bastard's not getting away with this. I'll beat the truth out of him if I have to.
Yes, Queeby!
As amusing as that would be, I wouldn't suggest it, love. We need to be smart about this and undermine him rather than take the direct approach. You've mentioned having most of a plan, M. Care to elaborate?
Sure. Well, if Deco won't confess to it, says we need the next best thing. We need his henchman to flip on him. See, I sensed some tension from Deco about the ghost monsters. He called them childish and immature. There may be some bad blood between them. How about we break up their partnership? My plan is to track down the ghost monsters, get them to turn on their employer, confess their crimes. Once the media hears it from Sue herself that the episode was all thanks to Deco's scheming, it'll clear the good name of Arcade Spirits. This plan is foolproof, Lynn. ... I mean, it's over the
myriad of blank stares and blinks.
Don't I congratulate me at once now. Okay, so this isn't really me criticizing, but your plan kinda sucks. You want us to track down a bunch of hackers we already can't find and ask them politely to betray the guy who's paying them a lot of money. Between this and the shooting, I'm worried about your health insurance premiums about to go through the roof, Em. That's why I said maybe 60% of a good plan. Look, we don't have a lot of options, people. Right now, the only ones who can save us are the ones who ruined us. Deco and Sue. I'm confident that if we can find Sue and talk to her, I can get her to see reason.
It's true. M was willing to give them another chance to hear their side of things before. Sue really seems to like Arcade Spirits. If there's some disagreement between her and Deco about our arcade, that could be why.
Exactly. I think we can get through to her if I try. This hinges on our ability to find Sue. Find an unfindable bunch of ghosts once Iris can't even track down, and that's where you all come in. All options on the table. And here are your ideas for how we find Deco's hired goons. Let's fill the other 40% of my plan and make this happen. And awkward glances back and forth is all I get in return. I get why they're concerned. This is the slimmest of hopes and narrowest of margins. I'm asking them to follow me on a hunch. But I know this can be done. I know I can get Sue to give us the dirt we need to clear our name.
Heck, some days it feels like all I do is talk my way through problems. If that's my one special skill, I'm going to rely on it for this final conflict.
It's reading to me.
Now, if we could just find her.
Oh, you pressed V.
Hey, I'm gonna let it do its thing.
I like that, yeah.
For that, I need their help. And that means I need to motivate them, like a true leader would.
Okay, which one do we pick?
3.
This one?
I look around and I see the best and brightest the arcade world has to offer. Engineers. Deco is ruled by his spite and his bitterness. We can be smarter than that, better than that. We can find a way to turn his weaknesses against him. Find an unfindable gang? I think we can do it. Unseat an arcade tyrant? I know we can do it. All I need from you is to take this seriously, and lend me your aid. Work the problem with me. Ashley. Self-voicing disabled.
Okay, thank God. You know it. I've solved cosplay challenges where solving this would be a piece of cake. Honestly, I'm ready and willing to take on this task. You need only ask. It'll be a complicated dance, but I'm willing to step up to the beat of success. Why is the screen red?
Because the wire just got pulled out a little bit.
Don't kill our stream now. We're going on almost 3 hours.
Wow, Emily, look at you. You've been online for so long.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be famous. Everyone nods in agreement. I can even see some smiles start to appear. We're all on board. Now to determine the how of the plan. Decision: finding the ghost monsters.
Perhaps.
You read this one.
At risk of stating the obvious, why don't we talk to the police about this? We've proven unhelpful so far, but if we go down to the station and fully explain our situation, we may be able to gain the information we need. I feel like this would be a reasonably steady course of action. I'm not certain about showing up here asking for them to open their files to us, but you're correct. The police would have the information we need. Except, cybercrime is a sticky situation. You have to control leaks. If they're looking into ghost monsters, they won't just tell us outright. The key is talking to the right people. I know most of the cops have been in Matt's Donut Shop by name, and I know one friendly officer that'll help us.
And that's option 1.
Nope,
That's option
no
2.
way.
Ooh.
Not same. We're just gonna read it quietly to ourselves. The cards up a switch, please. Yay. Double yay.
I like that one.
I'm less likely to die. This is where we need
Definitely. A winner is you. Work.
Aww. I want to handle this one then. Okay, so these two. They fit in our, like, category of our personality, too. Because they told us, like, which one fit.
Juniper, Percy, and Naomi.
Yeah, it was the highest one. Bye-bye, guys. Me, I always wanted to be next to you when I was a kid.
Big night.
Aww.
Bad off strip casino. Percy would also call Juniper, yeah.
Huh. Yes.
Correctamundo.
Be seeing ya.
Aw, they're cute. They'd be cute together. And then he dies on her and leaves everything to Juniper. Well, poop butts.
A little texty thingy. Oh, that was so cute.
I did it! I did it!
Me.
Thank you. What? Definitely.
I'm a Miss Carrie. Oh, I think that one's cute. A babysitting practice. So good work. Hello, Miss Tia. My name is Miss Juniper, and I'm very pleased to meet you. I hope we can be friends.
Hello.
I'll just show people's prize tickets. Those are no good. Okay, well, what is one? Oh! That makes sense.
Yay!
It's a secret.
BFFs for life. Ooh.
Aw.
Quite good.
It's a secret.
I heard her say secret, and I was like, ooh.
Pardon me?
I want to know what it is. Is
She's
Sue-
Nami's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
Tsunami.
Tsunami. I hate you. Aw, it means a lot.
I'm ready for this game to be over, not gonna lie.
I think chapter 8's the longest one.
Beep beep.
Ooh. What the fuck?
You said you wanted to be done with it.
It doesn't mean I want to skip the whole story.
Well, you said you wanted to be done. It's tsunami. Yeah, I can see the resemblance a little bit. Hopefully she hates the old bastard. I feel bad for her to try to do that one. Tsunami. 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 Seriously.
That guy should be tried in The Hague for that one. No wonder she turned to a life of crime.
To turn him in the tidal wave. Tsunami. I'll start to get together then. I don't know. Aww, woo woo.
I think I'm gonna go back and play the rest of the game without a romantic focus.
You should. That'd be fun.
Or Percy.
Or Percy. I want to do Queen Bee eventually. You should do Queen Bee next time. I'll watch that stream. lover of Ashley Wolf, and an all-around cool kid. Aww.
Thank you.
Oh, alright, get killed. That's fine. Comforting, guys. Stop the scratching. It's annoying. I'll scratch you. I'm ready to leave.
Yeah, valid.
Spoopy. I wonder how many scary ghosts haunt this place. Traditionally, it's 13 ghosts, right?
13 ghosts.
Ghosts does that include the ghost monsters? Oh, yeah. How could I forget about them, including Nimmerek in their 18th? But still, too many ghosts for my liking. Can you think of a better place for a street gang to lay low? Odds are Deco owns this building anyways. Correct. Nostalgia Comedies, Inc. It's wholly owned. Blah, blah, blah. No one cares.
Hey!
Oh, I see. Yes. Oh, this is creepy.
Unfortunate.
What do you think? Okay.
Pay attention. Am I not generous? You understand. Pay attention.
Oh, it's an odd welcome mat, but I'll take it.
This one?
What do you? I don't like the last one. I don't think the first one's good.
I like this one.
Yeah.
As you like.
Well, well, well. You're a resourceful one. A squeaky clean arcade industry titan can't let anyone know about his hooligan daughter, can he? No, no. So I've had to keep that under wraps. Good work sleuthing it out. You know, honestly, I like you. I like your arcade. It's super rad. And I appreciate you didn't just kick me out. You were willing to give me a second chance. I didn't want to trash your big moment, but I didn't exactly have a choice, did I?
If you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me, you're sorely mistaken. Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the one she can rely on at all times. Without me...
I don't really care about you.
But I understand and support her. In other words, she knows that, after all, Father knows best. Sue, if you would...
I don't care about you. I only get one option.
Pizza eating biblical.
Foolish.
I run the show, not you.
Oof, the adults are talking. You have 4 attempts this way. Evoke the power of friendship. Evoke the power of friendship. We need to appeal to her. Aww.
Teach us that a group of self-chosen friends are in the family structure of America according to many critical studies.
Oh my gosh!
You love her, don't you, Clyde? Oh, that's so cute. Your teeth are so cute. Please don't hold back on our account. We're amongst friends here. Oh, heck. I love you too. I've always have. I love you.
That's so sweet.
Aww, so cute. I'm happy you both love conquers all. Oh, this is ridiculous. Sue friendship is irrelevant. Blah blah blah.
Ghost monsters for life!
Okay, so I would say offer her a place.
I like that one too.
Bad idea, friend. Bad idea.
Oh! Ooh, ooh.
You understand, yes? Think about this.
Ooh.
99.97% of success.
Okay, so invite her back to the arcade. Oh no. Okay, so we have one more attempt. Yeah, I would say so we can go back.
Yeah, let's save.
Let's return. I think appealed our love for the arcades.
Such a shame.
Aww.
Am I not generous?
I'm right there.
See? See? Man, this sucks. You know what? F you, Dad.
Ooh!
Excuse me.
Yeah, you heard me. Your poor f***ing excuse for a father and your so-called enemy really opened my eyes about that. Oh, don't get me wrong. You've got money and power. You could crush me like an ant, yeah? Yeah. And I don't think I care anymore. I'm tired of living in your shadow and under your thumb. I'm tired of living with you. As of today, we're done. I'm cutting unhealthy like you from my life. I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life.
Ooh.
Every dirty deal I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
You can't do this. I forbid it. And if I go down, you're...
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
I'd like to see you...
Oh, Iris. Would you kindly?
Would you?
Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences, but she knows that I...
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me. And once I do my hair in pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens
I
next?
See her pigtails.
I was like, what do you look like with all your piercings taken out, your hair done up?
Damn, Clyde. Hobo. Arcade flippers.
I really like that show.
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad. You want to get me in trouble too? You feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or two in juvie. But you're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
No! No!
Hi, Arcade Business. I'm Dad. Ah! Did you just say? Seriously, just say a dad joke to my dad.
Ha ha!
You insignificant little.
I haven't lost. I can still fight this.
Batting my eyelashes really cool.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings.
Clyde, though.
So,
Like,
we square?
Grief from Penny Stocking.
Oh, yeah, he does. Square versus square, circle, rhombus, and octagon. We're up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A square.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe it! You did it! You actually did it!
Actually, you helped too. We did it.
We did, didn't we? You know, we make a pretty perfect team, you and I. Me and you. And now that the evil hath been vanquished, a new calm will spread across the arcade lands. Arcades everywhere will thrive, and the people will prosper.
can live happily ever after.
I'd like that.
I know you would. Oh, we not
Aw.
judge.
These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous. Furthermore,
That's
what?
a mood.
No!
Look, he's got one hand black from
Immediately!
Oh my god,
episode,
I'm innocent, these
episode
matters!
2 or something.
Yeah.
Innocent!
Or it might have been episode 3. And we never saw him again. Seriously, after arrest, he just up and vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. I was at least expecting a trial or something.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food.
Mood.
I never wanted to be a hacker. I just like computers. I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
That's so cute.
I honestly did expect how arcade spirits exploded plushies, posters, action figures, t-shirts.
This is going to be the best costume I've ever made.
I love how they're working on it together.
And I'm so proud of you that you offered to wear it at the grand reveal. You're going to look cute as a button in this.
Aww.
Just think, after we debut this new arcade hero, we will be an unstoppable duo. People will demand all sorts of new swag for these characters. Maybe they'll even make an anime about it.
I love her. Aww.
Ooh. Are you gonna show us what it looks like?
I hope that one day, humans will see us as friends and allies.
This is how
All
Detroit
I've
should have
ever
gone.
wanted was to embrace kindness and understanding. And thanks to you, I've learned so much.
Aww. We're not gonna read this, I'm scared.
No! Yay! Oh! I don't want to say goodbye to you all.
He lived many years to come thanks to a new push to take care of his condition. Happy years spent with all of us. Ashram would be well with all the time in the world. He took his time, paced some, eventually beat the score.
Yay.
Although I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Suppose we'll just have to see when we see. I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for fucking forever. This is my true home. You're my family. I'm gonna come back and visit, and often. And that she did. She stops by as much as her schedule allows, and even brings some other big names to the arcade. We always live stream her matches on the big screen, cheering her on all the while. This one is dedicated to Em and everyone at Arcade Spirits. I couldn't have done this without those amazing friends of mine. We'll always keep Fista's comfort warm and ready for your next visit. Through the good times and the bad, you never stuck by me, my BFF for life. I'm really proud of you, you know. You pulled yourself together out of the tailspin of that your life was in. You went for it and you did it. You made it happen. I'm lucky to... Aww. A large part of that is saying I would be... the life coach. he chose to leave.
I guess this is what happens when you don't have a high enough score with the characters.
He's always been a bit distant, Drew. Perhaps he felt like it was his time to move on. Or perhaps he didn't find what he was looking for with us. We parted on good terms. We went off to further his career somewhere else. Teo kept the Showtime scene alive here at Arcade Spirits while he got offered an... Oh. Aww. We really had it way down there for him.
Yeah, those two were just our worst scores.
Love, friendship, and time of pixel recordings. Finally, I'm home. Arcade Spirits. Thank you, Arcade Spirits. My spirit's restored and my future is bright. At last, I can say, I'm truly happy. I'm happy. I am truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought hard for this. I wanted it at a great effort, but happiness is my reward. For this day and every day to come. Oh, I cry. A woo woo. Oh, this is cool. What is this? Oh, this is the ending? We made it!
Hell yeah.
We finished. Ow, hair. Ow, ow. Ow. It ate some of my hair.
It ate some of your hair.
I love this. It made me happy. I'm mad that Gavin left us, though.
Yeah, that kind of blows.
Alright, you're gonna take a nap now?
I feel like it.
You take one. I'm gonna go watch more My Hero Academia.
Okay.
If I can sweet out. Stop moving. Oh, my lids are filled. Ooh. I'm struggling.
I'm taking my area back.
You're claiming it as your own.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I'm trying to block your face from my view.
Hope to see you again in Super Arcade Spirits 2 Turbo.
There's gonna be a second one?
Is there gonna be a second game? Thank you for playing. I feel like the Arcade Spirits Twitter, like, the last fucking 3 days has been us in their feed. Like, this is outrageous! I demand to speak with my lawyer! Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? You can't do this to me. I'm well aware of who you are. Good, then you know I can afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are. True, if you are officially under arrest, technically, this facility does not exist. Neither do I.
Oh, fuck!
What? You can't do this! If you prefer, I could hand you over to the police. There's a cybercrime task force that's eager to get their hands on you. But if you'd like to avoid a lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you. I'd like to know about a tiny little detail buried in all those leaked files your daughter posted online. Specifically, the 1980s playtests. The what? I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Sinneslotion's Pride and Joy. You hosted secret playtests of that game. Oh, those tests. Sorry, but I don't see what help I'll be. I only played a minor role. Once the test was over, the machines were shipped out to other locations. Exactly. Against our authority. Sinneslotion distributed their prototypes. And you're going to use all your connections, all your leverage, every drop of whatever little influence you have left to help us find our property. Polybius was our project, Mr. Nami, and we want it back.
This is lit. For real
this time.
Thank you for playing.
Your flux capacitor is now charged. On your next playthrough, you can use your mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions. Hell yeah! Also, would you like to save your character and story data from this playthrough so you can use it in any future arcade expanded context?
Yes.
Yes, save my data. Now exporting data. All done. Thank you for playing.
Alright, now you're done.
Prizes!
You've already seen that one.
The FOD pixel art.
Mm-hmm.
Francine! Look at that little aliens!
I kind of wish she looked like the middle one up there.
Well, they end up using those 5, not
Yeah.
those 2 though.
What game is it?
What?
What game is it?
What game is what?
Read the fucking thing and you know my question is related to.
Read out to resemble the popular games news. Ghost Monster was an old game, they said. That's not what I wanted to click. Mascot shirt. Flamingo belt.
Honey, she would have looked really cute with this shaved head.
Yeah, the undercut super cute.
And that's all we unlock. I guess we'll unlock the other ones the more we play.
Yeah.
But
That. That's cute. Well, that was fun. That was a good game. That was a time. Hold on, which way do I need it? Oh, that was a good game though. I had fun.
I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I got a chance to like actually finish it while I was here.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to take 20 hours to play. There are some games that are so fucking long. But, that was good, and, the time we did take to play it was alright. It wasn't a whole pain in the ass. I like games like that because you can always go back and replay it and get a different outcome with other characters and stuff.
Are you gonna take a nap?
I don't know if I'm taking a nap. I'm probably gonna start playing another game.
What?
So I'm probably gonna start playing another game.
Scandal.
Just gotta find out what. Oof. I can't believe this 3 person is literally 6 to 12 months to heal. Oh my god.
It's funny.
What?
So, I think there's still like dried up blood up in my nose, but whenever I do this, I can smell it, but when I like snip our fingers, like on this side, I don't smell it, so it has to be my nose, not my
It may
finger.
be still attached to your bar. It's not unlikely.
And I'll be like, I'm like, what's that smell? Then I sniff it on this side. I don't smell it. And I'm like, I don't get what's wrong with my nose.
Yeah, you
My
probably
nose
have
is
blood in your nose
broken.
still. Your nose is broken. Oh,
You
yeah.
broke it, Lem.
Yeah, that shit, dude. Sometimes that's how it be. You don't think like we like it is, but it do.
I'm excited though. I'm happy I actually did it.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
No, I meant my nose piercing. But
I'm
that's-
really glad you got your nose pierced too. I'm proud of you. Okay. What game should I play? I kind of want to play Dishonored.
Do it. I remember briefness of it. I could literally just pull the stream up on my laptop and moderate the chat.
If you want to, yeah. I could do Vampires too. I think I want to do Vampire. I like the sound, the music in that one. Here, we're gonna launch that one, and we're gonna end this stream and pop right back up.